we'll do that. Oh, good. Any questions before we go live, or are we already live soon?
We should be going live soon.
Hi. Okay. All right.
Oh, someone said I'm allowed to swear in the show. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
Someone's
swear.
saying that mine Stone doesn't do a lot of editing. Someone's just
No.
Yeah.
I have to fix
I
that.
don't know.
If there's too much, I don't even know if I don't know if I would have enough time. It would take so long.
What, to edit?
Yeah. Well, if we have to edit everything.
Yeah. That's all right.
I would edit myself, to be honest. Just saying.
But you have to edit me.
What?
Remember? Was that?
Yes.
I said a naughty word. I didn't mean
Yes.
to, but I was nearly gonna die.
You did it before me, and how does that happen? Because I swear a lot, like a lot. And yet,
I don't normally swear when I'm playing WoW, except if I'm doing PvP.
Well, you are always
I
like,
swear
don't
more
swear
at
on the
work.
show, don't swear on the show.
I use words you guys would never have heard of when I'm at
Oh,
work.
like, hold on, we're
No,
on.
you can't. You're live.
Now we're now, yeah.
Yeah, but normally I don't.
Well, I could use some of the words that I told you before.
Yeah, no, let's not use those words. That was enough for my delicate ears.
Whatever.
Hey, chat room. Are we live? I don't know. Mine's not. I probably have to refresh. Hang on.
I
Gotta
think you
refresh.
have to refresh because mine
Don't tell me if we're live yet, because I've got to refresh. Hang on. Well, because, the chat goes away, so I miss the chat. I miss the chat.
Your friend, Leeta, wow, just started watching. These...
Yeah, that's annoying.
Twitch. Yeah,
He hears us. Hey, Sail.
I mean,
nice.
I don't mind that, but I don't know if I like to see it in chat.
What?
I don't know if I like to see it in chat. Where my friend is watching. It's like, okay, like I think that there should be an option, and I don't know if there is or not. I haven't looked.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, Azzy, that's a new photo. That's a new pic.
No, that's his level 100. I put that up because I figured...
I don't remember that last time. Oh, that's probably because we weren't live. Oh. No,
that's
but last time...
I look like Stir. That's a bit disturbing.
Well, if you want me to put up a different one, I will.
Nah, I don't care.
Okay.
That one's okay. The pigtails always looks nice. Azzy with pigtails.
That's a default hairdo, probably.
Yeah, probably. Oh, awesome. Okay, all right. Chat room can hear us.
Start doing this now.
Anything else you need to test, Stone, before we go?
Oh, the Leafs are playing Chicago. Dang it. Anyways, it's hockey. It's hockey.
It means nothing, Aussie. It means nothing.
It means nothing to yeah. Except for
absolutely
except for Wingy, because Wingy...
Richmond are playing next week. So that means...
Who? What?
Yeah, Wingy likes his weird stuff. It's all good.
Wingy is a Habs fan, and that one thing
you
is...
say stuff like you think we know what
wrong.
you're talking about.
Wingy is great, except for that one thing.
Who do you follow? Azzy, who do you follow? Do you follow the Aussie rules?
Yeah, Carlton and South Sydney.
Okay, then what about like rugby, like league or union?
South Sydney is league.
Okay,
soccer,
South Sydney is league.
I don't really follow the soccer.
Okay, all right. Well, that's all right. I follow mostly probably Broncos and Cowboys in the league. That's my family. It's very Broncos and Cowboys centric. It's awesome when they were playing each other the other week, and we had my dad, and his grandson, my nephew, one goes for the Broncos, one goes for the Cowboys, and they went into extra time for Golden Point, extra time, and yeah, Cowboys won. Trust me. Granddad was very happy, and Lucky was not so happy. Oh, it's funny.
Okay.
Time, and yeah, Cowboys
won.
Oh,
hold
Trust
on.
me. Trust me. Granddad was very happy, and Lucky was
that's interesting.
not so happy.
Okay, so basically, yes. So basically, what happened is, I created a channel on Curse, because Curse and Twitch are the same thing, and they've now merged their stuff. So as soon as you go into the channel on Curse, onto ours, it actually shows Twitch chat, and it also shows the live feed, and it was unmuted. Okay, so I don't necessarily need to have two windows open. I don't need to have my browser open, and I don't need to have Curse open. But we'll turn off Curse for now. Anyways.
Okay.
Because it's
sounds like
thing.
a plan.
But I'll leave Discord open.
I don't have you on. Oh, there you are.
What, in Curse?
Yeah. I was going to say, that's unusual for... We've normally got everything covered. Oh, all good. All good. We've got... It's annoying. There's so many different things. There's so many platforms. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it time? Hey, Zots. Hey, fam.
Almost.
Hey.
6:59. We have one more minute.
Chat room. Yep.
And
It's by my iPad. It's time.
Well, my mic is picking.
By my laptop. It's time.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, man. Okay, now it's time. Okay, Leeta, are you ready?
Go. Am I ready? Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, you're hilarious. Okay.
There,
yeah.
Smiley face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, smiley face. Give you smiley face in a minute, Buster. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it, chat room.
Hold on, I'm gonna make a loud sound. Cute. It's a trick. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Iron Man. Bloodthirsty.
Pacifist.
You're listening to the WoW Challenges podcast, the home of the Iron Man Challenge. And here are your hosts, Stone and Leeta.
Hello, and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast, episode 59. Today is Saturday.
No, you can say it. You can say it. Both of
2017.
you. Both of you are from.
Technically Sunday.
Tomorrow.
The 19th. Exactly.
Yeah.
We are future people.
Yes.
But I am Future Girl, as I am known. Well, mostly by Ben and Steve. But anyway, that's a whole different thing. I'm Leeta. Hello! You know, you didn't change the other bit, because it says, I'm your host, Stone, and joining me... But I'm Leeta, and that's Stone over there.
Whoops.
So, yeah, good morning, evening,
Hello.
all of that fun
Hi.
stuff. And
Hi.
hey, chat room. Hello, chat room.
Hi.
Yeah, hey,
Oops.
Stone.
You're
Yo,
going to be hearing that a lot today.
you're right. What are you doing? It's already gone.
My beer is
Oh,
getting glued
beer.
to the bottom of my little thingy here, and it sticks.
Your beer's getting glued to your
Well, it
thingy.
sticks, and so when I lift it up, it falls off.
Your
and it makes a
coaster.
sound. My coaster.
To your coaster.
Yes.
Yeah. Your beer coaster. Right.
Is
Okay.
That what you guys call it?
A coaster. Yeah, of course. What do you call it?
A thingy.
A thingy. Oh,
It's a beer.
right.
It's a beer
Anyway. Yeah, it's going to be one of those shows, folks.
Yep.
Yay!
It is.
Anyway, moving right along, we have a very special guest with us, and he is back with us live. So yay! We have got Azzy. Hey, Azzy's here. Azzy in the house.
Pants are off.
Wow.
I
Yes.
found something alcoholic.
Yes.
I am from the future, and I see numerous tests in stones oncoming.
No.
Cockles.
No.
There is many.
He was Zort's-like in the other day. Zort's-like.
Yes. I agree.
Hilarious. Well, thank you, Azzy, for coming
No
and
worries.
having a chat with us. We do really appreciate it. So yes. How are you? Before we get into the chat, how
Not
are
bad
you
for an old
doing?
bloke. Not bad for an old
Excellent.
bloke.
You're not that old, please. Please.
I'm doing all right. It's a Sunday morning, I'm
Sunday
drinking
morning.
early, which is bad.
Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's all good.
True.
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
No, it's good. Good to have Stone live with us. He didn't.
That's right. That's right. He was unavoidably detained last time, but
Yeah.
Nisi and I had a lovely chat with you, which was awesome. So, but it's good we can have you on live, and we've got the chat room. Hi, chat room. Everybody wave to the chat room. Hello. We've got quite a few in today.
I'm the only one that they can see, so I'll wave to the chat.
I know. I know. And that's why I said it. So they can wave to you. Awesome. Anyway,
Give them a queen
let's
wave.
get. Yeah, are you giving them the royal wave? Yes, very nice. Very nice. So waves back at you. There you go. All right. Well, let's get on with what we've been doing. We've got a few things that we want to talk to Azzy about, but we'll start off with first off. How has WoW been for you? How have your challenge toons and various toons been, Azzy? What have you been up to?
Well, good news, everyone. I found
Good
a cure
news.
for death. I found a cure for death. My iron just dinged 80 half an hour before the show.
Yay! Congrats.
Nice.
So, yeah. I lost an 83, 82 I think it was. I was flying around the Ice Crown just finishing up the Ice Crown stuff. And I was flying over Ice Crown, all of a sudden I went into combat. So I didn't look at it, immediately just dived and then got one shot.
No.
And I'm going, and I looked around, I think it was some sort of gargoyle, bat, elite or something. I didn't quite see. I just saw I saw the combat thing come up, I just dived instinctively to get near the ground. So and I looked around, I don't know, there's a daily in Crown where, you run up the hill and kill the Vicrawl, and I think there's a horde camp and a Alliance camp. I may have been over it, but I've been over there numerous times, and I didn't think it was an issue. And I just got one shot. It's like 10k hit.
Wow.
You can be mind yourself. I was miles above everything. I don't know what the hell was going on, and I rolled another one, and I got to 65, and I was in Terracar Forest, and I just misjudged. I just made the stuff up, and with the Arakara there, and got surrounded and just died. That's my mistake. So, yeah. Then I thought that 65 died just so I was turned off the PC to go to work. And going, I can't remember roll all day. And then I was raiding Wednesday night, and I didn't have much time, but I got pretty quick back to Thingo. With raiding Wednesday, Thursdays normally, and we decided not to do mythics, because the numbers are going down, and recruiting's just a bastard to do. You get people in and come and go. So I think we might just stick with heroics, which is cool, because I'm sort of lost a little bit of passion for the raiding. It's good. I enjoy it with a group, but and it's just not the same. And I think that I've looked at a lot of podcasts and online that this Legion is not good for raiding because of the way the mechanics are for artifact power on that, where before you could just rock up with an alt, be geared, have an eye level and be geared and be okay. But now you can't just do that. You've got to do the AP grind, and you've got to do artifact power and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an
And
extra piece.
that's what's burning out the major
People.
players because you've got to if you've got to maintain 2 or 3 turns, it's not just you get the gear pretty easy, but it's the AP. Well, I suppose it's catch up mechanics still. So we're just raiding 2 nights a week, and yeah, it's all right. So
and you're healing, right?
Yes, Resto Shaman, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
do you
almost 896 high level, and I think I got 5 tier pieces. I got 2 last week. The reason that they've went the tier pieces this raid is because of legendaries. So you can definitely have 2. Whereas the last one was a 4 piece, but they made it a 6 piece, so to allow for 2 legendaries. So I got 5 of them. So I got more of my tier pieces. So there's really not much else not to get, but I enjoy raiding. So
can I ask you what draws you to healing in raids?
Because I suck at TPS. That's a long and short answer.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's a good response.
I went back to some old behind the avatar thing. I was listening to my one back in 122, and I was telling a story how I was on my Shadow Priest, and I got a whistle from the GM, which is always bad news. And so, can you go healing? And so from there, I just go healing. I think, this is the way I prefer to do it. I try to DPS, but I get bored of it, and I suppose as the more you go on healing, it's the mechanics and the way of doing the bosses are so more complicated. I don't think I could do it now, even if I tried. There's so many things the DPS have to run out, do this, concentrate on this. I don't think I could do it, or I don't know inclination to do it. But I think it's just like, a small healing, 3 or 4 people as a healing team, and just the way it rolls at the moment. I don't think I could probably do it with the way DPS has to be now, and with I haven't got a lot of artifact power in my weapon. It's probably not worth it. Yeah. And because we're running with 12 to 15 people, it's you can't have really carries. But
okay. Yeah,
only other doing I decided to start a spreadsheet.
Okay.
I don't know. Was that Swords? Yeah. Someone saying that the other day. I'm not sure.
Yeah. We would. So wasn't it Zorts has started a list of how many he's
and I'm recording.
Tell us at the end of the year.
Yeah, and I think you and I are also going to record how many that we lose.
Yep.
And I've done that in the other page, and yeah. Oh, you know what? I didn't add the new one. Never mind.
Oh, anyways, you need to do a spreadsheet for that, but yeah.
So some of them a bit hazy, and it's really I've only started since I lost my 100 when Legion came out, so I think I'm up to 16.
Man,
it's 16.
Okay.
Okay. And so 61, 68, 67, 90, 76, 90, 49, 51, 23 was a mage.
Oh my god.
78, 90, 90. That was a mage. Yeah.
Well, it's a mage.
Well, yeah. What? How did you die on the mage again?
I think that captain dude in Wetlands. I think Stone might know him.
The guy up in the top.
In Peninsula Harbour in the
keep?
stone. Oh yeah.
On the boat and the water.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I think I'm looking from going from died in an artifact scenario, my 100 to Drill Task Master in Outland. Fell off wall.
No
One
way.
shot by Furbolg.
Ow. Was that the one that was scaled? The Furbolgs that were... Yeah, okay.
Comp won my 7 mages. I got comp turned dead in Wetlands.
Yeah.
Flew into Horde camp because I blamed Stir because he wanted me to go after the Elders. I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay. I blame Stone about mine, so it's all good.
Picked up by Bird and Valley 4 wins. DC Garrison, 1 shot mob, and So currently, I have to change that. Now it's 80. So I'm waiting till you can reanimate dead Toons to see other ones, because I've got about 20 or 30 on the screen. I can scroll down and actually reinstate these Toons. So I could probably make a list from that. But I don't know. I was a little very cathartic.
Yeah.
Experience.
Stir says in the chat room, regardless of what Azzy claims, he is not responsible for any Azzy deaths, disfigurements, or injuries. So that's must be Stir's PSA to you today.
That is rubbish. Well, near death, because I know a certain gargoyle in Ice Crown, or whatever.
Yeah.
In Dragonblight, well, I think it was, where he got one shot, and I just saved by the skin of my teeth. So I think he almost contributed to one of my deaths. But it can't be from laughing from his jokes. So basically, that's what my week is, just leveling my Iron Man and a little bit of
raiding. And you've
raiding.
just hit level 80, you were saying, on your... Now, what class and race is this
Hunter.
one that you're leveling? The Hunter. So Night Elf?
Panda.
Oh, Panda Hunter. Okay.
It's
cool.
It's all right. It's just, I think, I almost started Panda Bloodthirsty. If I can bother doing Bloodthirsty, it's because the rested, you get so much rested quicker.
Yeah.
But the offset is you got about 90 or 100 quests to get out of the zone.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Yeah.
So I'll discuss further why I do my path 90. But yeah, basically a Panda. I sort of shuffle them around a bit. But yeah.
Okay. You know, with your spreadsheet, I think you should definitely break it down when you do your spreadsheet. You know, like at the end of the year, look at how many have got to this far, and like we want stats. I want to know stats at the end of the year to see how you've gone. I mean, obviously there's going to be no more deaths because you're going to get through.
No. This will be 110. That'll be end of the spreadsheet. I'll just shut up.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, but knowing you'll roll another one anyway. So
I've started a pally.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking this time I might when I get to 90, I'll get my garrison. I might just I think the advice I've seen around is just maybe level another turn and just chip away at that one, because I might, I'm a bit headstrong. I like the quest. I don't like just to do a daily and stop.
Yeah.
It's not how I roll, so I might have to maybe roll another turn or roll another 100 in case this one dies. So I don't have to go through. I can level, to 20 or 30 in a couple of hours.
Yeah. Well, that's an interesting point, Azzy. Actually, is when you start a challenge toon, you are kind of single focus, like not like a lot of us that will roll multiple, challenge toons. You. Well, I mean, there are some of us that, have got a hankering, a love. I don't know the right words without, addiction, perhaps. But you just go one toon and you just go. It's not often I've seen you roll. I think I've only seen you once roll. You had another toon that you were leveling a while ago, and is that a conscious effort of, no, you just want to be focused on that toon, you just want to be go, you don't need to think about, oh well, I've got rested, anything like that. You just want to quest because questing is what you love. You do love to quest. I just concentrate
on one. Yeah, I just concentrate on one. I mean, I might start one, but I just go on, but I know, because I don't know, I just I can't concentrate more than one. But this time, once I get to a certain level, I think once I get to 90, I might roll one and just chip away at it, because I don't want to do this bloody thing again. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, that's the problem. That's why I get into trouble around 90 to 100. I get to 90 and you can't just quest normally, and it causes me all sorts of issues. So I might
do you think that with because when you get to 90s, that's been the most prevalent area of where you've had lost toons, is it? Or like the majority of hitting the 90s? So is there something that you would try that perhaps, you just go, okay, I need to walk away from that turn for a little bit. Just give yourself, right, I've got to 90, shake it off, have a little bit of a break. And I'm not saying like a week break or anything like that, but just sort of leave the turn for, maybe it's for a couple of days, I don't know, and then focus on a different turn. Therefore, you can continue that whole, okay, this quest, that questing addiction. Can I use that? Questing addiction that you have. Is that something that maybe then that might, I don't know, help when you hit the 90s? Is that something you'd be, want to try? See if that might get you through the 90s?
I think it's a lot of people I've seen just come on to do the dailies and log off. I'm going, oh, maybe I have to do that. But I think it's. I don't know. I think 90 is my cap, maybe 100. But I'll see. I think I'm going to maybe readdress my strategy. I mean, now I'll get what I do a bit later, but now it's just and that's what the hardest thing. I cruise around like when I got lost 82. It's just like it's just easy. I was one shot and everything. All of a sudden I get one shot. So. Yeah. It's just I push the envelopes. That's probably why, And I was noting down someone else that it's not unusual. I don't think it's unusual that now mostly 110s of people have already had the 100 at Legion.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a lot of bugs, DCs, issues.
Mm-hmm.
And whilst it's easier leveling, it's just so many bugs and issues and just things happening that are causing issues for people. But no one has started a tune in Legion and got to 110.
Yep. We're still waiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. All right.
There was something that we touched on actually a little bit that about rest XP, and I've seen you say it quite a few times where it's not worth it. It's not worth it to wait. At lower levels, right?
No, it's I reckon below 60 maybe, or in a panda where you get it faster. It's like you might wait 2 or 3 days to get full rested P and burn through it in an hour, and in that time you could have probably gone past. If you just leveled normally, you would get it, and it's only on mobs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And unless you're I think bloodthirsty might be a little bit different, but a normal iron tune where most of your XP comes from quests. I don't think it's a real issue unless you're doing the ones where you have to kill 50,000 in one mob. But it's not. I mean, I don't even worry about it. I mean, yes, I got it. You might get say you want to do a quest where it kills 15 mobs, it might, and gets 10,000 XP. You save up your rested, you might still get the 10,000 XP, but you might get, I don't know what, 2,000 or 3,000 extra thingo. But if you just leveled normally, just normal leveling, whatever your speed is, I reckon you'll get past whatever you're doing. Bloodthirsty, of course, is different, as I said, but I don't think it's a bigger issue as people. I see a lot of people log off. I mean, if you've got a lot of tunes, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. I've never worried about it because I play it all the time. So no point. I mean, I've got my panda, and sometimes when I'm working, I'm ready. I do get up a bit, and that's all right. But I don't notice much difference, to be honest.
Well, I mean, it's true. I mean, I suppose it's true. I've played, with the irons, and you've got a full bar of rested, but by the time you do your quest, doing your killing, you might get 3 levels out of all that before you're out of rested. So, which is fantastic. It's that bonus stuff, but you just keep, you keep going. So it's very interesting. Yeah. I must admit though, when I'm doing the bloodthirsty, that I find, because I do stick to mostly, once I get out of the rested, then I want to log off, because it's a harder grind. It's that whole grind fest of for me, it can just be a bit like, okay, I've been here long enough, I'm out of rested, right, I'm done. Next.
I think that's just my opinion. I mean, that's how I feel. But of course, if you feel really strongly about it, I want to have XSP, do it. It's it's not going to hurt you, but it's whatever you want, how you play the game. If you really want to get you rested up, do it. And it's not. I'm not saying you're doing it wrong. It's just that for me, I don't worry about it. I suppose it's main thing. I don't worry about it. If I got some, cool. I might get a few thousand, but in my leveling, I don't know.
Well, you level so fast, Azzy. It's just amazing when I see, especially when I see you tweet, and it's like, oh my gosh, she's at this point already. And we'll touch on that next. But I wanted to say the good thing about this game, and in all facets of this game, and I think you guys can agree with me, is the fact that we can all play this game a little bit different or a lot different. We all have fun. Yep. And there's nothing, and there's no right or wrong. It's where you feel comfortable in playing. And that has to be said about a game. How amazing is that? That the way you play your challenge tunes, the way Stone and I play our challenge tunes, we're all different. We're all different. And yet, and the guys in the chat room are also all different. And I think it's fantastic. So let's talk about, and we're going to pick your brain. So I can't wait to hear this. We're going to talk about your path to getting an iron to 90. So hit us. Give us all your strategy, the things that you do. Tell us all about it.
I'll try and be not too long-winded. Okay, like when I started New Iron, obviously 99% of the time be a hunter. Now, I'd not necessarily worry about the race.
Yep.
I know you're not going to shadow meld, but I'm not a fan. I think it depends on whether I prefer whatever I prefer doing. If I've done a Nelf before, I won't do it again. Panda, I've done Panda this time. I rolled a Panda. It does take a little bit longer to get through the Southern Zone, but when you come out, you're about 12, 13, and that's a little bit good. You get an actual level 2 on the other classes. But I think it's just I get shadow meld, but that I'm not. I mean, to be honest, if I've a number of times had to use shadow meld, and it's very rare recently, with the specs and everything, I've had to use shadow meld, so I'm not too worried. If you have to use shadow meld, just really go on and hit the fan. So I don't know, but I haven't had that opportunity yet. So when I started Toon, I have a set. Everyone has a set thing as key binds bar. I've got a Razor Naga with the the 12 buttons. So I have everything on the same. Eventually, as you level and you get the spells, I put them on the same key bind or number on my mouse. So it's not second guessing anything, because when you're leveling, you can do it faster. When something goes really wrong, you know instinctively what button to hit. So I have a set routine of what I do. Irrespective of what I roll class-wise, I go to Dunmorrow, and I go to the. Well, I can go to the Coronis. Is it Coronis? Whatever it is, or the quarry with all the trogs.
Yep.
I start off there. I start off there really, and then go through that. And I don't go to the airport. I can't be bothered doing that. What I found recently is quests I don't like to do. I just leave it. If it's annoying me, I just leave it. And I just go through to Lochmadan, and I think everyone can do Lochmadan blindfolded. It's like a set routine. I've got a set way of doing it. And when I roll in, I make a point of taming the bear. There's a bear as you come in just on the left as you go down toward the main town. Always tame him iron. Of course, I let him hit me around the chops a bit because of the crap I put him through over the years. He seems to enjoy it. So I tame him, but I normally go with a turtle.
Do you call your pets the same names, Azzy?
Yes, call them Iron.
Okay, they're all called Iron. So the bears and the turtles?
Yeah, although I don't worry too much these days. Before the specs, when I used to use a lot of...
Can we change that, Azzy? What?
Oh, no, you better ask Stone. You get a bit sticky about that. I won't ask him that anymore.
Hold on, I got to mute myself.
I used to everyone iron. I don't now, but when I used to have a macro where I target iron and use a bandage to, when I was like, wasn't survival. So now I don't really worry. But with the turtle, you get they have a special spell where, it's 50%. You get 50% less damage under a certain level of health, which can be advantageous. The problem with having the bear used to give you 10% extra stamina, but now they've stopped that for some reason. So there's no real benefit to have him.
So turtle's better.
Turtle's better, although what I've found lately, I've been going with just a DPS one.
Okay.
What I'm finding is it's just all right because I'm killing things so quickly. It's not an issue with holding aggro and everything. It's dead within 2 or 3 hits, so it's not. So I'm just seeing how it goes. I might swap back occasionally. When I'm leveling, like before I get to 10, I make sure I get a 2-handed weapon because I will go survival at 10 when you can change specs. And
nice.
Was that something, Stone? You're saying something?
I'm not sure.
Basically, I go through, like my Dan, and there's no real drama there. I don't think I've ever died there for ever. Wetlands, there's no real drama there, except one of my frost mage, but I can't play mage. And there's no real drama. So then I go to Hinterland, Rathi Highlands. There's no real drama there. I think, like it used to, like I said, used to be, some issues, but all you got to do is worry about the horde camp there when you're doing the couple initial quests.
Yep.
I used to go to Dustwood and Stranglethorn, but with the specs that, and the damage I'm doing and extra XP, I just don't need to anymore. So I just...
Oh, okay.
I used to go there, I used to stop at Wetlands or Arathi and go do some of Dustwood and some of Stranglethorn, but I haven't touched them in the last 5 or 6, since whatever. Toons.
Yep. And Dustwood's not advisable now at the moment with the changes that they've made to is it, the Dark Riders or whatever?
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, you just don't go around the north of that town because that's where all of them will be, and on the road leading east, right? Because that's where they'll spawn. I mean, everything else is
okay.
It's fine. It's easy peasy.
Yeah, but now I'm not worried about. My main thing is just to get to 6, get to Outland. I'm not worried about unless it's not a level higher than me. It's not going to be a major drama. So I go to Rathi, do that, and go to Hinterlands.
Where do you go up?
Hinterlands, That's no real drama. I mean, like as I say, it's pretty, turn your brain off. As I say, there's a horde camp, you got to be careful, and I hate all the troll area.
That part took forever. It took so long, up and down and up and down. I'm like, okay, and it was good that they give you the flight, like the jump up, but I hated that.
Stone was going, geez, it's taking ages to do bloody Hinterland. I said, well, lucky you haven't killed your Toon yet. Jesus.
Soon.
Yeah, but you're playing OP class or spec anyway, aren't you, Soon? Hunter easy?
Yep. Heck yeah. Beast mastery for the win. We'll see.
Survival.
No. I just didn't want to go to Mealy again. So
just Hinterlands, and I go to the Plague Lands, Eastern, Western, and then Eastern. Used to be really nervous about it, and you still got to be careful. A couple of spots, where a couple of elites you have to kill, and the skeletons they give you a bomb to blow up the skeletons, and there's one that can be tricky, and you got to have your wits about you. But it's good XP. Once you get past Endorial, that's not the rest of the place. Not too bad. You get that stupid druid that follows you around.
Oh yeah, it turns into its swing form while you're trying to fight. Yeah.
Which A is a pain in the butt. B, it's got aggro issues with your pet when you're a hunter. Of course, no matter what you do, you pull aggro off your pet. No matter what you do, of course, of the druid, because all of a sudden you got 2% threat. All of a sudden you're up to 4,000. It's just something with the NPC. But So I just go to Eastern Play Lands. Well, that can be a little bit tricky. You got to be careful with the Noxus Glade with that big elite roaming around. I do hold my breath there when you got to the two Paladin NPCs with you. I don't like that place, so I try and get rid of it quickly. Tyr's hand, Tyr's hand in the bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
I've died a few times on that. And it used to be really tricky, but now, with having specs and the damage you're doing, it's not real drama. I can pull two mobs and kill it pretty quickly. The last boss can be problematic, so you got to clear out. So you got to be tricky with that. The rest of the zone is no problem at all.
We can change specs. Yeah. Okay.
I don't change specs, but you
can.
No?
Oh, okay.
I heard.
Okay. All right. I'm just asking.
Just making sure. All right. Okay.
Someone bloody asked that in Guild Chat, Stone, and it's a public service announcement. So don't be mocking me, mate.
Somebody asked in Guild Chat, and that was me.
It wasn't you.
It was me.
It was you.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
no, it wasn't.
Maybe it was somebody else, but I know I did.
Anyway, you did. But, having Stone in your name gave it away.
Yeah, it was just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I do Plaguelands. That you take the rocket ride to Badlands, and that's all right. Same sort of stuff. It's like just be careful. There's a horde camp in there, and I remember once many goes ago I got one-shotted running near it. I don't know how, but so just that's the only thing. Be careful. Then you got the day death wing come. That's always fun. And I just do the little dwarf NPCs. I'd leave them to last. I do the first the three quests where you get some XP for just using their abilities, and I leave. I don't bother pulling the elites. Because I did that, when I was doing the challenge a while ago. I used to do it right up to the end, and you go all these mobs, and the things fear you, and I almost died, and I'm going, I'll never do it again, not with NPCs. Yeah. That's the first ironing. And so I go to Searing Gorge. That's no real problems. Do Searing Gorge, and then we go to Searing Gorge, Badlands. I keep it mixed up.
Yeah,
then I get to one with
the
one with the
because after Badlands is Searing Gorge, and then you go down to Burning Steps, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get to 52, 53, and I used to go to Fellwood, go across to Kalamazoo and go to Fellwood, and because I have to fly to Moonguard, run all the way down Fellwood and work my way up and do Windspring. But normally I do 53, and I go to Winterspring. And by the time I come out of Winterspring, very close to 60. Then I do either Swamp or Blasted Lands to get to 60.
Okay. Okay. So hold on. So from Badlands you go to Burning Steps, and then you fly over to Fellwood.
Yeah, I fly. I go to Darnassus, and I fly to Moonglade. And this time I went to just Winterspring. I did do Fellwood.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You go through the cave with the furbolgs, and you go through Winterspring. I like Winterspring.
Yeah, I like Winterspring too.
And it's a lot of you get a lot of killing, a lot of the slaughter of animals.
Yeah.
But my main goal is to get to close to 60 or 60 by doing Swamp and then Blasted. And just to get to 60, I don't bother. I used to, do the quests after 60 and Blasted or some other, and I said I don't bother anymore because I can get to 60 and kill stuff pretty well. So at 60. I get flying, and I like to do maybe Plants and Zombies because that's when you first do it as a chain before it becomes a daily. So it might be like 7 or 8, and that might be like 10 or 20% of a level. And then I go through the portal, and I used to go to Blade's Edge level 60 crossbow, but now I go to I think in Hellfire, but you get a level 60 two-hander, which is a big upgrade from what you're probably using previously. So Hellfire, not Fell River notwithstanding, I found it not too bad. I do mostly all bar 1 or 2 maybe. I've started leaving the Krill Taskmaster, where I've had so many close calls and it's just too dangerous. Yeah. I've lost, like I said, one of the things I remember, I lost a shaman to that quest a while ago. He gets a buff, but he can't kill, and it's just hits like a truck, and it's.
Well, I think he gives you a debuff that you can't hurt him as much, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's like, man.
So
okay.
I just leave it. I just leave that, and there's another quest to collect something with it. So it's no point. There's no skin off my nose. That's probably why I'm learning a bit not to. Before I would just, I'll do it just to get all the quests. I said no, I don't want to do it. Then Zengamarsh, you got to be careful of Naga, and that a lot of people have been dying to the Horde camp.
Yep.
I lost one a while ago where they seem to path outside it and they shoot you down, so you got to give it a wide berth. But otherwise, no problem. Terrakar, you do the Tomb of Light, and there's Tomb of Light, and there's something else where you go down into underground, where the Tomb of Light, where there's all these ethereals, and you've got to be very careful. You could pull other mobs.
Yep.
And but it's not so bad with the damage I'm doing that I can usually kill my way out of it, and it's not a huge drama. Though you still hold your breath a little bit when you go through it. And you go underneath to get 3 things, and there's all these orcs, but they don't do much. So you can just kill them, but still got to be careful. And there's especially for hunters, there's a quest towards the end where you got big worms come out. And you got to kill the worms, beat on the drum and the worms come up, and after a while you have to get the big worm, and it comes out and it doesn't pass properly, and you can't get your pet to attack, and it's a pain. So that could be tricky. I've died there once a while ago. And Arakoa, that's where I died previous to this one. I just misjudged it, and they hit for 400 or 500, and you get 2 or 3 around you, and you don't pick them up, and it can be tricky.
Yep.
And that that's not too bad. I don't mind it, but I'm glad I'm out of Terrakar. Then I go to Nagrand, and Corky's a little shit. Sorry, I had to say. He's a little shit.
What time is it? 40. It took him 40 minutes.
He's done well.
Making
that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Iron go in the bloody caves twice. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so the ground's all right. I mean, I've died a couple of times where I've pulled 2 or 3 mobs and just judged. So I suppose just don't be too worried. And I try to, once I do the grand, I'm close to 68, 69, and I might do a bit of Blade's Edge. I prefer to go to Netherstorm and then get to 70. 70, I like to. I mean, it's a lot. Some of the it's easy. It could also go to Northrend in 68 at level 68 because sometimes the leveling's easier there than in Northrend. Than in Outland. But I get 70, and I go to Dal, and then you get a level 70 two-hander from the vendor there. And I just go leveling in. I go Borean Tundra. Then I go to Howling Fjord, Dragonblight, and this time I did that, and I went to Sholazar Basin, and that got me to 80. At 71, you could go at 70. At 71, I go to the Isle of Quel'Danas dailies. There's 10 dailies there, and they'll give you about 90 to 100 k XP. And at 71, I just one-shot stuff, so it's pretty good. And I think I got it down. I did the 10 dailies in 15, 20 minutes. Got it down to because I've done it so many times. I could do all the isle in about 20 minutes. And that's quite a chunk of thing. Nice. So, and it depends on my leveling where I'm at in the week. If I get to 71, say on a Friday night or Saturday morning, I don't really do much of them because I out-level that by the time it's Monday. But whereas I was 70 on Tuesday, so I did the dailies because I didn't have much time during the week, and that sort of bumped up my level a couple of levels when I'm leveling. And then once I get to to 80 now. My goal is to get to 81 so I can one-shot stuff in Northrend. What I'll do is I'll do Storm Peaks and Ice Crown now. The later quests will give you 10 to 11k XP, the same as going to Mount Hyjal and your one-shot stuff. So I do much as I can. I do all of Ice Crown. I do all the last few times in Storm Peaks. I've stopped at the Dragon quest where you go around the high mountain to to open up the Hody dailies. But I haven't. I've been bugged a couple of times. So I just left it, and it hasn't been a major issue. But so I do all the at 81. Everything's trivial except for one-shotting in Ice Crown. But you get all the stuff, the five-man dailies. You can there's a ton of dailies for Evan Blade and bits and bobs, and I just do that, and that gets me to almost 84, 85.
Wow.
And it's quite a chunk of change because you're getting 10 to 11k per quest for just one-shotting mobs. And
wow.
And it's no real drama. Then I'd sort of go to Mount Hyjal and get to 86, to open up the 86 where you one-shot things in Kata. And recently I've just been doing enough to get the Fireland dailies in Mount Hyjal. I haven't done any other Kata zone. I used to do it quite a bit back in the day. So I don't do anything because I get 85, 86. I get the Firelands, and then that opens up Tolbarad. So if you do Tolbarad where you get the 2 sets, plus you do the Firelands and bits and pieces, and that's like a fair whack of XP. But what I've been doing last few times is I've been leveling just normally in Jade Forest at 86, 87.
Okay.
And I'm finding I'm killing things pretty quickly. No real major dramas.
Yeah.
But still, got to be still a bit careful. But it's not and that gets me with the dailies with Firelands, and that gets me to 90. And then when it hits the fan, I go downhill quick. So basically, that's what. So my stage at the moment, I've hit 80. I'm just going to grind to 81. Cross XP drops in Northrend, and get to 81, and just go through Storm Peaks and Ice Crown, and that's where So that's where I'm at the moment. So it's just a set path, and I've got a set routine, and it's just, I suppose also it's picking up what's happened before. So okay, this mob killed me in Ice Crown. Okay, next time I'm not going to fly so high. I'm going to use a different path. So it's just learning from your mistakes and moving on. So that's
okay.
And that probably doesn't deviate much. So that's probably why I go quickly. And to be honest, that one-on-one, nothing's going to kill me. Unless it's a bug or something. One-on-one, even two-on-one, it's not going to kill me. So hopefully I'll move a bit further on with this one. But that's my path.
Excellent. Wow, that's really, really interesting. So, Azzy, do you think that with the deaths that you've had over the last however long you want to say, is it mostly been through more your mistake than an actual bug or something within the game? It's more, you get to a point and like you said, you're either tired or you're not overly paying attention, and therefore when your toon dies, it's more on you just go, oh damn it, that was completely me, as opposed to when you DC that you can't control and you come back dead, obviously that's a different type of thing. So
I think it's probably
bit of both.
I think it's probably 50-50. I think it's
okay.
I think like when I died at 65, I mean, I was just in autopilot, and I think, and your reflexes sort of not on edge. When I'm going through some other zones, I know that it could be dangerous. I'm on edge and just really alert. But whereas you're doing things by rote, like when I got killed by the furbolg with the non-squish shot, it's just something I just do. I wasn't even thinking. And then when I died at 82, I going, no, I was just one-shotting everything, and then going all of a sudden, bang, I'm gone. I think it's probably a combination of both. I think there's a lot more bugs since Legion, just in the leveling. But I think it's also because it's a little bit easier to level, and you see people in guild, they start to, I'm just one-shotting stuff. This is easy. This is OP. I said, yeah, it is. But I think it's probably a combination of both. I think, it's a lot of bugs, but it's also a lot of just things that you can't control. And I think to get to 110, there's going to be a handful of events in your journey that will kill you. It's just how you manage them. It depends whether you get to 110 or not. There'll be instances where you're going to almost die or could die if you don't do something correct or put yourself in something in a spot. And that's how people get to 110, not because, not because of, doing something necessarily wrong. It's just, people just misjudging.
Okay. Oh, that's really very interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Stone, have you got any further questions?
You running over your path, it brings me to what I want to do with the site is have a quick not easy path, but this is the path that the path of least resistance, I guess, would be the operative term.
A path of a tried veteran.
That
there we go. Azzy.
I like that.
While he was telling us,
I like
Azzy
that.
should really write a really good guide about this. This would be awesome.
But succinct and short, because I don't see. This is the things is that we have stuff that we want to write a lot, but I don't want to write a lot for this thing that I want to put up on the site. I want it to be, this is where you should go, right? And I think what you've done, what you've said is, basically what we want.
It's whether people, you can have, I know you mentioned it before, but you can have a guide, but from my experience, I don't know, people follow a guide, they sort of, they sort of do their own sort of stuff.
Yep.
And I'm, what I do is probably push a little bit more edgier than what normal first timers or new irons would do. But yeah, look, I could, I suppose what you're saying is, put hinterlands, beware of this, and this. But there's sort of like a thread in there. There's sort of a thread that's got a bit out of hand about, dangerous mobs and quests. But that's a little bit unwieldy. But I suppose I could knock up something, for a small remuneration,
We have no money.
I was going to say.
Well,
sure.
Sure,
Azzy.
Right. You're supporting us, so you can see that that's where the money's going. So you can not support us.
I'll just see you drinking beer, Stone. Is that where money's going?
Yeah.
Medicinal
it's funny. It's funny that this beer is actually about 3 months old.
It's old beer.
Because I don't really drink a lot. I don't drink a lot. I only drink certain times, and when you're on, time to drink.
When Azzy's on, when Zortz is on,
when Zortz is on,
when Leeta's on,
gotta drink. When Leeta's on the show, gotta drink.
Every time Leeta swears, take a drink.
Oh man.
Well, then it would be a very dry show because I've done it once.
And I've done it zero.
Live, yeah.
Zero.
Well, thank
Zero.
you. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you, Azzy. Thank you for all that information. Was definitely lots of great information. And good luck with your level 80 that you just hit level 80 on. So thank you for all of that. We will move on to Stone's week. Stone, yeah. What happened? What's the shake the head for?
Man, it was a bad
Look, we haven't
week.
even started. What?
It was a bad week.
Is this going to be bad?
It was
Do I
a
need
bad
to get my
week.
tissues out? It was a bad week.
Well,
okay.
somebody coined the term
Everyone start
on
drinking.
Twitter.
Everyone take a drink.
Azzy,
Do we take a drink every
was
time
that-
we kill a Toons?
Was that you? Was that you that coined the term? I'm gonna have to go look through my.
Did a Zords. Yeah.
Yeah, where is it? I can't find it. Anyways, things happen this week, so
Things.
played my priest, and leveling up was great because priests are awesome. And I guess, just to sum it up, I guess I went down to Silverpine. Things got a little bit iffy in the Worgen area, where you have to go fight the elites and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't too bad. I just needed to watch a little bit, but then I decided to carry on with some of the quests, even though I was level 21, and I was thinking, well, I should probably go over to, what's the next zone? Hillsbrad? Because Hillsbrad starts at level 20, and I had actually got the quest to make you the quest giver, and I decided, no, let's go and finish up Silverpine, because I'm a dummy. So I went back into Silverpine, and I had to clear out Ambershire? No, what's it called? Amber Hall? No, it's not Amber Hall. It's Ambersill?
Ambersill, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a town there that we have to clear out all the mages and stuff.
Mages,
so
and the water elements.
killed everyone there. That's fine. That was all great. And then we went out to the crater and we did things there. And then we came back and then we went back into the town and we had to fight our way out. And we killed some main guy there, right? So that part was fine. Then
Amber Mill. Thank you, Zorts.
Amber Mill? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I got sent to kill a General Marstone. And I should have known. And he basically hit me twice in the same second for 863 damage. And I had 740 health.
Doesn't it up?
so it's done, dead. I was like, what? And even though I had little guys that were with me from the quest, nope, he came right for me, dead. I was like, what the heck? So I'm like, fine, let's go back on the mage and let's play around with the mage. And leveling with the mage went really well, and we went into the lock, and every rare was up. Every single rare was up, and I was like, oh, this is fantastic. Because when these things are up, like when you kill one, it's like getting a quest.
Like Christmas.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's getting a quest XP done without having to do another quest. And these things drop fairly quickly. So I went through there pretty quick. At level 20, I decided I was only going to kill... Sorry, usually around level 18. As soon as I hit level 18, I make sure I get the rest of the scrolls, and I kill any rare that I haven't already killed. And between that and turning in your scrolls, and then you get an extra quest XP after turning in all 6 scrolls, you can hit 20 fairly quickly. So once I hit 20, I left. I was like, we're gonna go, right? And we went to wetlands and killed stuff there pretty quickly, and was on level 22, 23, I don't know, 22 I'm gonna say. And we went to the stupid captain on the ship out in the sea there, out in the ocean, just off the coast. And I cleared everything. Like everything was cleared. And I'm hitting the mic now. Stop it, Stone. So, however, I guess for some reason he had a shield on or something, and things started to look not so good with my health. Like I got to about half health or something, and I had to Frost Nova And apparently Frost Nova will hit people that are below the ship too. So on the second deck of the ship, like not outside, but inside the ship. So then I got a guy coming from beneath the ship, like through the floor, came up and began to attack me. I'm like, you son of a... So I ran. And I ran so far away. But I didn't run so far enough. And I died. Like, crap like that.
Yeah.
That really bugs me. It really bugs me. Because if you can't hit them with your normal, like, frost, I don't know, bolt and stuff, it's like you shouldn't be able to hit them with any AoE either, right? Except when we're playing irons. So, if anybody else died here, I know as you said that you died with your major. It's bullcrap. Anyways, so
You're mad, bro.
Oh man, I was so mad. I was so mad. Okay, we're not okay. I was really mad, really mad, because like, what the hell, dude? So I flipped my desk and table and all that stuff, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna roll a night elf hunter, and I'm gonna go hard because I know I should be higher than this stuff. And I mean, my normal iron would be level 60 as a pally, and my DK would be 66 would be the highest. And I know I can do better than that. I know I can. And these deaths drive me nuts because they're just dumb. So part of it is that I'm jumping around from tune to tune, and I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going Night Elf, and I'm going to go Hunter. Listen, this has got to get done. It's got to get done. Okay?
All right.
Before I die, it's got to get done. And this is how it's going to get done. Okay?
Right.
And I will say, leveling up on the Hunter, holy crap, things die fast. Like, you can nuke things like a mage. However, you can move and cast. So it's just, and you have a pet to take. It blows my mind. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I haven't played this before. I think I have a bit, but I think it's more because I always picked some other tune to play because of my spreadsheet and stuff. That's done. I'm playing. This is my class and race. Done. That's it. I am not screwing around. I am, and we're going hard. Like as soon as I can go.
Show title right there.
Going hard. So
going ham.
So I'm doing things I normally would not do, and I expect that I will, die, and that's okay. Okay, so because I'm trying to push it, I'm trying to see how far I can push myself and push the class and the tune.
Okay.
And I'm doing things I normally would not do. So I don't know if I would. I don't know if I have a clear example, to be honest. I just know I'm going as fast as I can, trying to kill as many things as I can. And once I'm at level 25, let's say, I immediately leave, and I would immediately leave wetlands. Whereas if I was on a normal tune, I would complete the whole, I would complete the whole zone, because it's easy, and I'll get extra XP, and I should get about another level or two. This time, no, we're gonna go. So I've ended up right now Eastern Plaguelands level 41, and that was last night. So
wow, nice.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm leveling fast like our friend here. However, I mean, I'm leveling faster than I have ever leveled before, and it's completely the class. Because I would never be able to do this on a mage. There's no way. No way. On a pally, maybe. I think and I know we've had a bit of a chat about this in guild chat, was that pallies were very, very strong, right? I might be able to get away with this stuff, but this is the fastest I've ever gone, and like I said, I expect to die. I do expect to die, and when I die, I'm not going to be mad. I'm going to know where I died, and we're going to go back and do this thing again.
I just think it's with the hunt. You just need to. You can stick with. If you just stick with mobs at level, you can do stuff at level. I think that's all you really need to push.
Yeah.
Don't do things too stupid. You could, if you got a level or two above it, that's great. All the level or two above it is if it goes pear shape, it gives you a chance to get out of it. If you're pushing too many higher mobs on you, then you got trouble. But you're right. Yeah, I mean, like you could do things in the HUD you can't do in some other tunes. Although with my warrior, I died at 90 trying to garrison, so I came back. Just as a side note, is to go through and try and get the garrison for it. So I went in. I couldn't kill. I mean, this is at 90 days. Probably I think same as a hunter. I went into that big cave with a big mob. I couldn't kill him.
Oh.
I couldn't kill him. I wouldn't put enough damage out.
Okay.
And you can't heal yourself because you're not killing anything to get victory rush.
Yeah.
So I couldn't kill him. I had to bail. So I'm thinking, you get to 90, but then some of the mobs. I mean, this is at 90. I'm thinking in hunter mode. But as a warrior, whilst I was killing stuff, the damage is not that great. But with a hunter, you're right. You can. It's not. I don't think it's necessarily pushing it. It's knowing what you can do with your pet.
Yeah.
And knowing what you got 90 off. You got Bane Death. You've got Exhilaration. You heal your pet. It is a lot of outs, but geez, it can go pear shaped quickly too. So, there's mobs that hit you while your pet's got aggro. And a couple of times I've seen Iron and he goes running off halfway across the bloody zone. Okay, where the f are you going to? Things like that. So.
I think when I was in Eastern Plaguelands, when I first went in there at level 40, I think I was killing a few things in Corrin's Crossing, and I knew I should not have been there, but I was killing things that were level 42. And there's a few times where because in that town they're all packed, right? And there was a couple times where I was like, okay, I need to watch out because I don't want to get messed.
There's mobs in there
because there's some that will come over to you. Yeah. And there was sometimes where some of them would just come at me, even though my pet is on them, right? And I get hit, and when I get hit hard. So I think I've used not Feign Death even. I've used Shadow Meld. I'm gonna say twice, being pushy with dumb things. Where again, things I would not normally do, and just seeing how far I can push this thing. And so I mean, I won't go back. No, this is how it's going to be, and my first Iron Tune will be this. Well, probably not this tune, but it will be this class for sure. Because I ain't going back to anything else. Death Knight, I love the class. I know how it works, but it's just insanely different, right? So that was my week. I mean, my slash my slash played was 7 hours and something to get to level 40. I think to get to level 40. I think I tweeted that out, and I was like, and just to Marg said in chat, and if I was trying for the top 10 for getting to level 60, 60. And when I was at level 40, it was about 1:15 in the morning, and I was thinking, I could probably do another 20 levels. I feel my body felt good, so I was good. But I could tell my eyes were getting tired, and I was changing screen. Like, I was trying to look at different screens and stuff, and I was like, okay, I think I'm done. I think it's time to go to bed. So you can easily beat the new time, I think, because there is a new time. It's just a matter of your body, right? So
I think it's a little bit of illusion that yes, you get. I mean, it's 7 to 10 hours for 40, but to get to 40 to 60 is exponentially more.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You think you might do it, but yeah, like I think as you get more on, it's going to take longer to level, and it's but that's the key. Like I don't know if I 20 hours. I mean, I get to 60 be 20 hours for me, from 10 to 60. But to do it in one hit, that's the key,
Yes, and I don't think I could do that. I think if I did that last night, I probably wouldn't be here to do the show again, and we'd have to say sorry to Azzy. Which I did not want to do. I was like, no, cannot do this, because, listen, you don't know how bad I felt about that week that you were on.
I wouldn't worry about it.
No, but I mean, it's nothing that I could do, but it's just life, and I felt really, really bad, and I'm glad that you're on now, and I'm now getting into the drunken part. So, Leeta,
sweet.
So it's we need to avoid the stone as he love. So all
we need is Leeta have some rum cake, and we'll be sweet.
Oh my god. Yes.
No, all the rum cake's gone. We don't need
I will send a message to your sister again. Hold on. I am drunk enough that I can do that.
No,
and I don't feel bad about it.
Extra. We'll let a drink on the show. Extra patron.
Ooh.
No, I don't. I really don't drink, Azzy, so it's not even worth it. Anyway, what have I done? I've played Bloodthirsties this week, so I didn't make it to Irons, but I did play my Bloodthirsty. So my little Bloodthirsty, my Night Elf Hunter, is going good. I got from 17 to 18 on her, and mostly just killing the ogres and the humanoids in the Twilight cultist area there. So, killing the humanoids, get some cloth, get some gold. So that wasn't too bad. Hunters are just, it's easy mode. Like, it's just continual pulling.
Yep.
Heal the pet, pull, pull. It's nearly dead. I'll pull the next one. The other one's dead. Like, I mean, it is crazy good how you can just, it's just that constant of keep pulling. What am I, there's something. I've killed everything in this. I'll turn around. Let's just start killing in the other direction. So it wasn't too bad. Did not have an issue on her, which is good. I will keep her there in lock mode and just killing the ogres and the humanoids for at least a couple of mobs. I took her into wetlands just to at least get the first flight point, because I thought, well, I'll get some discovery XP and everything, and then I'll fly her back. And I mean, they're basically level 21s when I got in there, so it's like, they're orange to us. So I thought, no, I'm definitely gonna keep her in lock mode and for at least another level or two. So that was fine. And then I thought, okay, I'm gonna get up my big Bloodthirsty. So I hopped on my Night Elf Druid, and I've had her in Desolace for some time, and she's been killing basically the Basilisk near, is it Carmen's Grace? Carmen's Grace in the middle, where then all the what would you call it? All the tree foliage and all of that. So that wasn't too bad. Kind of felt like I got a good rhythm with the feral this time. Really, I don't know what it was, but I felt like I was not taking as much damage on feral this time. I was nearly gonna change to bear on her just to see if if I was going bear, it might have been better, but I stuck with feral, and yeah, so that wasn't too bad. And then I took her over to where I think it's the Magars, the humanoids, the Centurion people, just up from and just started killing them so I could get some cloth and some gold. And really not too much of an issue until I got further down and I pulled this one that then pulled another two. So I ended up pulling 3. And I have to say, I stood and I was like fighting, and then I was like, what am I doing? Run! I'm like, just go. So I hit dash and I took off, and by that stage I had actually killed one of the smaller ones that had come with the mobs, and I stopped because I was losing health. So I quickly got off the hill and I turned around and I was like, hang on, I've only got 2. I will what do you call it? Not thorn them. What's the thorn one? Whatever that is. Anyway, I thorned one and healed myself back up into full, and I took down the other one. I was like, swipe, feral, claw, whatever, and probably took him down in maybe about, I think I was lucky and I had my my little, the little, what do you call them, thingos up that I could kind of hit the big the big spell. You need your dots up so you can, I can't think of what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, and I managed to get that one down in about 2, maybe 3 shots, but it was 2-3 shots. And because I had, thank you, Entangled Roots, Nisi, thank you. Because I had the other one in Entangled Roots, then I just went straight into that one and killed that one. So what potentially was going to be a really nasty situation, I actually turned around to my advantage. So I'm not going to make a habit of it. That's all I'm saying. But I pulled one, and the fact that these other 2 ended up coming, that were quite, I don't know, they were quite away from this one I pulled. So I was a little bit kind of like, whoa, okay, I really wasn't expecting that. So unless they were somehow linked, because I haven't been over there, you know how some mobs, they are linked even though it doesn't matter how far other mobs around them are. They all of a sudden you hit the one and they're all going to come towards you. So yeah, it was interesting. But anyway, she dinged 35. Nice. So I was really happy on that, and I put her back in the end. That got me through the level of rest, and I was like, right, I think I'm done for the day. My poor heart can't take any more. So yeah, so I was quite happy with that. Got the 2 bloodthirsties, slowly but surely. I need to get onto the iron and give the irons a bit more of go. I was going to do that last night, but I ended up getting sidetracked, and I leveled my priest, my normal priest anyway. So, and then the storm hit, and I was like, I gotta go. There's a storm. So yeah, so it's all good. But it was good. Bloodthirsties, it's good. Put the DVD on, watching the DVD, killing the things on the bloodthirsties. It's it's just kind of chilling, and I think I needed that yesterday. Being Saturday for me, it was nice to just kind of sit and chill and just do mindless killing. of pixels for a few hours, which was nice, you know, without having to think about questing or just, okay, I'm just doing my circuit, just going round and round my little circuit. So so that was good. So I didn't kill anyone, which was nice.
Wow.
Yay!
Well, I mean, that's good, but it's not like
That's good.
not crazy. I mean, I think you level up your characters pretty wisely. Right? Like I don't think it's things that, like, I don't think you die to like weird things, right? No,
I have.
Right?
Yeah, I probably go a lot more cautious now.
Okay.
I mean, I really need to sit down and you know, get back onto my irons. I was gonna play my mage yesterday, but with everything, it just didn't work out. And then I looked at my hunter, like my big hunter, and I was like, yeah, no, I really need to get back on her. You know, she's sitting at 61, and I need to make a push on her at some stage. But I just, it's kind of like I love to quest. I do, probably not as much as you do, Azzy. I do love to quest, but there's sometimes I just don't want to have to think about it. So therefore, the bloodthirsty just gives me that of all I need to do is kill. I don't have to focus on anything. I don't have to count how many things I've collected while I kill things. All I got to do is kill.
You know what it's like? Fishing. You love it, right?
Yeah. Yep. I love fishing.
Yep.
I love fishing. I do. You don't. It's just that, you know, I don't have to think. I spend all week thinking, all week with my job. It's enough, you know, and it's just like I needed to not focus for a couple of hours. Like, I mean, you still focus. Like, obviously, you're playing a challenge toon. You don't want to be like, oh, I'm not paying any attention. You're still paying attention to a degree, but it was just that chill, kind of like that chill factor. I think, you know, I hope you guys know what I mean, but you just get into a groove, into a zone with it without being, you know, airy-fairy or completely out of it. You just in a good rhythm, and it was nice. So, yeah, so I really enjoyed it. But we will have to see. I'm going to try. My whole goal during the week is to at least try and get a couple, you know, two, possibly 3 challenge toons played every week. That's going to be my goal, just so I can break it up. Because Legion is so intense, you know, on my main. I've still got so much that I want to do on her, plus the big alts, that I think it's nice to, you know, take the focus and just be like, okay, let's strip it right back and get on the challenge toons and not have to be worried about AP or worried about, you know, chasing world quests or things like that. So yeah, so it was good. Alrighty, well, I suppose we should get into bumper. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Before we do the bumper, I forgot to add that I'm going to add it anyways, even though I said never mind in the show notes. I deleted all my characters. I deleted all my irons except for my bloodthirsty, because that was on worm rest. But because of, you know how we talked about on the other show, I transferred a whole bunch of characters around. Well, it was also a time of I need to purge and be focused. Okay, so this is where I'm playing my irons, and this is where I'm going to do this, and unfortunately, one of the realms that I wanted to put one of my toons on had all of my irons, so I actually deleted all of my irons from that realm. It's okay, because honestly, the highest one there was a level 66 Death Knight that died. And I don't really count that as part of the big thing. And everything else was level 20. So it's not a big deal, right? And unfortunately, I did delete my Frozen character, who was level 36. Now, when we get to the end of the year, I'm not counting those as part of deaths because those are my conscious choice of. It's not like I'm playing and deleting.
Okay, but you should still count them. You should still write them down. Yeah, because you've just deleted a whole heap of Toons.
No.
I
want them counted. I want them counted.
Then you can go use the website. You can go. You can go. Are you drunk? Because you just said spread list. Spread list. Anyways, you can use our website and track that stuff down because I'm not. Okay. This is why I wanted to do a podcast with you because I know that you're awesome. So. News bumper.
Yeah, write down them as suicides. Thank you, Crystal. That's what. Yes. Okay. Take a vote. Chat room.
You can reinstate them if you really want to.
Yeah, if I really want to, I could.
Dead.
Yeah, I know, but the whole thing is he's just wiped out a whole heap.
No, the list.
Royalty.
No, the list is recording the ones that died. They are not dead.
Yeah.
They're not
dead. No, but they are because you've just deleted them.
They're lost. They're lost in the nether.
But I would say that don't go on there unless they died because they're not dead.
So they go on the suicide list.
No, they're going to the nether.
The nether list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that. Anyway. All right, let's do the bumper.
Azzy, there's a beer here for you if you can ever make it.
Level your 61 hunter, then you might have someone to put on your list.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm sure I'm going to die in Outland because I'm afraid.
I don't want anyone on my list because I'm going to be stoned. Shh.
There we go.
Okay, bumper.
Breaking now, news from the World of Warcraft with Leeta and Stone.
Okay, this week we actually do have stuff, right?
Yay, we do? I'm not reading that. BlizzCon!
No, it's supposed to be BlizzCon!
Oh, is that like... Why didn't you just go like jazz hands? Jazz hands?
That's what FD... I'm going to cut and paste this into the chat room so they can see exactly what it is that we put in there. There you go. This is the title of this segment. It's just me, tappa, BlizzCon, tappa. So, we got an announcement, which I honestly this year I was not looking for as much as I was last year. So I wasn't like waiting like, oh my god, when are they going to make the announcements, right? This year I was just like, oh, they announced it. Sweet. Because I knew they're going to make the announcement whenever they make the announcement. And you know what? Life goes on and I'm too busy to be worried about that. I know I have my own stuff done and I'm ready to go. But they have announced BlizzCon is November 3rd to 4th, which if anybody knows anything about BlizzCon for the last, 3, 4, 5 years? 4 years? 5 years?
Date, really.
It's been the same. It's the first Friday and Saturday of November.
First weekend of November.
Yeah. So I think it's been 5 years. Anyways, so they did announce that tickets will be on sale Wednesday, April the 5th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 7 p.m. Pacific Time through universe.com, which it's better than Eventbrite, but we still have the same issue where we get folks are able to get ahead of the line. Okay, so Tiber says since 2013. So 4 years.
I've been a little bit disappointed with the virtual ticket the last few years, to be honest.
Oh, yeah? Well, the virtual ticket, I kind of feel like it's more of a tournament style thing now.
They're more worried about esports and Hearthstone. And WoW is just, to me, what I'm finding in the last 2 or 3 years, maybe is out of the weekend might be 2 or 3 panels. And I'm going,
There's a lot of panels that we don't have access to on the virtual ticket.
Really?
And the problem is, I mean, there was the voice actor studio stuff. We didn't have any of that for the last couple of years.
Wow.
There's a whole heap of things that would be really, really cool. A lot of WoW stuff and some general stuff too that we didn't get access to. So
I just get the feeling that last few years they're more worried about Overwatch and Heroes. And,
well, they've been pushing all that pretty
but
hard.
I'm saying, no, just to say, I'm tempted not to worry, because I get on, I watch, the opening ceremony, maybe, and another 3 hours later there's a WoW thing, and then there's something on Sunday, and I'm going, I've just been getting disappointed by it. That's all. I mean, it's to me, it's obvious that
I love
WoW
watching
is
the
taking a
arena
back
though.
seat.
The arena was great. I mean, I'm not a PvP person, but watching those guys play arena in just blows my mind. It just is amazing.
So I want to say that he's right. Where, I mean, I feel that way too. Where you like even when you're in the in the convention center and stuff, you can feel that WoW is no longer number one. It's they're trying to put everything else up, which is fine. Just for me, I am definitely WoW first. I do play some of the other games, but not all. However, at this point in time, WoW is not the thing that's going to drive me to go. If I wasn't going to make the trip, I don't know if I'd buy the virtual ticket other than the pet, which
I was going to say,
points
well,
out, right?
I want the pet, of course.
Right.
I'm still going to get the ticket.
To be honest, I want to hear the stuff about WoW, and if they're not going to have tons and tons of stuff about WoW, which they might not, because WoW is not their number one anymore. I think they make a ton of cash off of Hearthstone more, and maybe Heroes. So, but I'm still gonna go. I already have my room booked. I mean, we can still cancel it anytime. I love watching
the cosplay.
The cosplay is
awesome.
You know what? The cosplay is really cool when you see him there. I never saw it last year. I heard last year was really bad. Or was it the year before was really bad?
Terrible.
Yeah?
He was not good. Felicia,
everyone's saying that we should get Felicia a day to
or Jamie Lee Curtis. She would be awesome. Felicia Day.
Oh my god!
Would be,
so I actually saw her. So I saw her sitting in the
because she was there with the son.
Bar in 2015, and as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh my god, that's her. What do I do? Okay, nothing. Leave her alone. She's already got she had at least 5 or 6 folks around her, and then I'm thinking I'm just gonna add to the crap, right? Like I think she's here to have fun and not be swarmed, right? And by the time I'm gonna say that Jim guy. And it was Hawkeye and there's somebody else, I can't remember his name. They said, "Listen, I think it was Ben, but I think it was Ben Offer told me, listen, you will only get this chance once. Just go." I'm like, okay. And when we looked, she was gone. And it was a matter of 10 minutes. And I think she left because just the swarm. Because it can get pretty bad. This was on Thursday morning, I think. So Okay, so anyways, but tickets are going to be on sale Wednesday, April the 5th, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 7 p.m. Pacific Time, which is, I don't know, Australian or Central European, but it's, there's a website that you can check these things at. And as well as Saturday, April the 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Pacific. Okay. So it's probably, is it during the day? I guess on Wednesday for you guys?
10 p.m. If it's 10 p.m. Eastern,
it's plus 2, 12 a.m., 12 p.m. for you. 12 p.m. for you, and I think right now I think Azzy will switch by that time. Because I think, Azzy, you guys switch in the first week of April? Freaking time zones.
Like that, yeah.
So it should be, I think you're an hour ahead of Leeta. So, or is it the same time at that point?
It'll come back to the same time.
Okay, so it's at the same time. So it should be 12 a.m. Right? 12 p.m. in 12 noon. 12 p.m. 12 noon.
Yep.
On Thursday, April the 6th for our friends in Australia. Lunchtime, as Spanky says.
Yeah.
The other thing that happened was a Q&A with game designer Matt Goss. Honestly, I watched about half of it, and because I didn't remember that it was up, and then I was scrolling through my tweets, and I was like, oh, crud. And I saw half of it, and I looked over the Wowhead guide, and I'll just cut and paste that, and we'll put a link up in our show notes. And honestly, it's there wasn't much for us as Irons to worry about. But as players, it's interesting. There is some stuff in 7.2 that will be interesting as players overall, but nothing for Irons and us and stuff. The Primal Flamesaber mount, I'm just going with it, Leeta.
Keep going.
They did announce, it was supposed to be over March 13th or March 14th. However, they said that they're going to extend it as of right now. Yesterday from March 17th to March 26th. And the progress that you can get on your Primal Flamesaber mount won't be lost. So if you didn't quite get there, you can still get this thing. I am willing to help anybody. However, people that support us through Patreon, I will help first, because that's how I feel. So if I can help everybody at once, then I will. And here's the link for WoW saying that the mount is going to be available still. But yeah, again, it's 15 matches. You don't need to win, and you have to play a WoW character in order to get credit for the quests, and you need 15 of them. Other than that, WoW news, I think that's it for WoW overall news. Is there anything else?
All right. Let's talk about the site news, because I know that we had an issue. We had an issue.
Falcosaurs.
And you had to, Falcosaurs. Yay!
Okay.
So tell me, what did you end up doing?
So I threw it on the forums. I didn't get a ton of feedback, and I didn't really expect there to be a ton of feedback, but so we're already at 150 quests to handle all sorts of stuff, and really the easiest way to handle this is to go to 210, because there's 60 quests for these mounts, and you will have these quests. Doesn't matter if you get your character at level 1. So if you start your character at level 1, you might start with 100, and I think Lisan was saying 116 quests. So yeah. So I think he was saying he has finished every quest, and he was saying that when he creates a new character, he's at 116. I should have checked my character when I first made one, but so we've bumped it up to 60. So we've gone from 150 to 210, and that's because we were at 150 to account for pet quests and all that stuff, and now because these ones count as pet quests, so we're going to bump it up by the same amount. There's no extra, like, we're not giving any favoritism or anything like that. There was a, like he asks, well, if I'm at 116, why are we going to 210, right? And, that's a fair question, and I want to address it. So basically the extra quests from the 116 to the 210 would be to address people having to go through mists, which is about 5 quests. I think it's actually a little bit less. I think it's like 2 or 3. Death Knights is about 40 quests. I don't know exactly how many. Goblins require 105 quests in order to get out of their zone. Worgens require 85, and pandas require 70 quests. So basically how we came up with our 150 was that we basically added, I'm going to say 45 quests, because at the time you could have 45 pet battle quests, and added it to 105. And that was your 150, because 105 was the max that you could get as a goblin. And that's to make it so that more classes and races can play, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, we can be smarter about how we worry about the cap. It's possible. There are ways around it, which because of my previous work and my job, I always try and tailor things towards people cheating. That's how I've grown up. Not grown up, but that's how I've worked. Right? We always need to figure out every little thing. It's possible that what we could do is make all regular characters go down to max of 120, and then bump up the quest cap based on your race and class. So basically, Death Knights would be at 160, Goblins would be at 225, Worgens would be at 205, and Pandas would be at 190. So it does create a loophole, which I usually don't talk about these things because I don't want people to do them. However, I don't think we're going to go along this road. And the people that listen to this podcast generally are not the kind of folks that are going to exploit the spirit of the rules. So I don't mind to talk about this. So basically what you could potentially do if we were to go, along this road of having a quest cap that is based on your race and class, you could potentially level up a orc, okay? And your quest cap is at 120. At level 10, you are allowed to have a paid race change. And when you go to do a paid race change, your quest cap would then change to 225. Let's say you wanted to pay to go from orc to goblin. Well, then you went from 120 to 225. However, you never completed all of those quests, right? Yeah. And because we can't track characters at level 1, it leaves a gap, and to me, that's a fairly large gap. I'm good with leaving it at 210. If folks think that it's maybe worthwhile to go down this road, let me know. But I would very much be interested in hearing from Bloodthirsties. I mean, if we were to change our cap, I think we would do a grandfathering deal. So I mean, I wouldn't worry about the old ones. I worry about new ones.
Yeah.
But
I think we just need to keep it simple.
keeping it simple too also could be keep it at 150, and if you want to roll a Death Knight, Goblin, Worgen, or Panda, you won't be able to, because it's going to take you over your cap.
Well, I think I'm sitting at 148.
So that's an option too, right?
On that hunter, on my newest Bloodthirsty. I think I just had a look at her, and I've finished all the Falcasaurs. So, and I've only done a couple of quests. Interesting.
Aya says to keep it simple and use these same number for all.
Yep.
And that's the way that I feel, because I think I'm going to get more questions about, well, wait, why is this guy got 225 allowed and I'm only at 150? Like, what's up with that? The other option, like I was saying, is that we could keep it at 150 and restrict classes. And if you want to pick that class, okay, go for it, but we're not going to change the quest cap.
Oh, 126. All right, I'm at 126 quests.
And if you feel like that is something that you think should be done, let me know. I kind of feel like I personally don't like it because it limits options. And I don't think 60 extra quests will make or break Bloodthirsty at this point. I mean, I think we've done bigger changes than adding 60 quests.
Yeah. If anyone wants to give you feedback, I suppose, write into the show.
Yep.
Or contact you on Twitter or through the forums if they've got an opinion, or Discord, I suppose, and see. But I think if you start making it that this one has this one has that, it's just getting it complicated. And you wanted to strip everything back to being simple. So, let's keep it simple.
So Aya makes a fairly good point, saying goblins can't be a pacifist. So he does not see a problem with no goblin bloodthirsty. Which is, I mean, if we're keeping along,
but if someone pays for a race change,
but people can pay for a race change, and they can create an orc, and it's still going to be 150, and then go pay for a race change at level 10.
Yeah,
right?
If that's what they want to do, then that's their choice.
I mean, it's. I mean, I don't think I'd really. I'm not 100% opposed to the keeping it at 150, but I think, like, I don't know if adding the 60 matters that much in the grand scheme of going from 1 to max, because you've still got a slog. I don't think you can do 210 quests to go from 100 to 110, and that's, to me, is key, because if you can skip that last part, then we have a big problem. All right. I don't think 60 is gonna matter all that much, but if we if you feel strongly about it, let me know, and we'll move from here. Cool.
Okay. Cool. All right. Sounds good. Let us go on to this week's State of the Challenges. So, Azzy, can I get you to read the irons for me, please?
Oh, sorry, I just nodded off there for a minute. All right. Bloodthirst. What's that?
La.
La. All right. Okay, at 78, Iron Hoder. Asyluun just hit 80 this morning. Who put is the best in brackets?
I don't know. Who put that in there?
I wonder who did that.
Wow.
Wow. Ironungo died at level 80. Never died Prot, I think, 83. Zaya Monk, I changed that. He just did 90 this morning. He was 89. You had there before.
Oh, cool.
Bazta hit 90. Bazta.
Mm-hmm.
Love and Peace died at 98. Oh dear.
Ooh.
Oh. Never Died Shaman 102. D Driven 107. That might be his warrior, I think, is it? Can't tell. He's got so many bloody tunes.
Yeah, I think so.
Leiden 110. First Demon Hunter. Who cares? Oh, did I say out loud? Sorry, that's really sorry,
okay.
Leiden. Well done.
Well, before we move on to our last one, I wanted to say that I didn't make a big deal about this because you're starting from 9 to D8, and I did tweet about it. And the hardest part, to be honest, is getting out, and then you got to figure out how to level up, right? But I don't put it in the same light as everybody else. And I always said this from day one, where if we get a max level demon hunter, there's no way that I'm gonna be like, oh my god, like drop everything, guys. It's still gonna be like Gratz because I have not done that, and I don't think it's easy to do, but it's not in the same. It's not
different challenge.
Yeah.
It's a different challenge, really,
Yeah.
to get. I mean, it's not the same
but
as
still
110, but yeah.
Gratz though, yeah.
Gratz, yep, definitely.
And A1 second Iron Champion title for this character.
Yeah.
110. Well done.
So
Woo!
yeah,
Well done.
Yeah,
So he's what? 11th, 12th.
Oh man,
11th.
I usually write this down.
11th.
Thank you.
I know.
11th.
11th, 110.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
He put something in the forums that he said he quested pretty well quite a bit, it seems, in Legion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
From what he was saying.
Didn't he say he went to Dormheim first and couldn't find anything really well, and then he went over to I can't remember.
Azuna?
I think it was High Mountain, yeah. And everything there was pretty good for him. I'm like, oh,
okay.
So maybe that's the path.
Wow.
Well, you can only do it. I think Hunter's really got the only chance of doing anything in.
Yeah.
I think really in Legion.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Thanks, Ezzy. All right, I'll take the Bloods. Okay. Oh, look at that. What a cute name. I don't believe I made the list.
Oh.
Blood Leeta. Wow. Okay. Hit 35. Woo. That's me. Soul Shield hit 37. Conjured Soul hit 39. Zaya Blood hit 42. Go Zaya. Kill Stuffed Frog hit 48. I always get this wrong. Genetics hit 49. Bloody Checks hit 50. Bent Grinder hit 58. Vadum hit 65. And the other Bent Grinder hit 74.
Who is that?
Well done.
Is that 5 Iron or is it Ash?
I can't. It's 5.
It's 5?
5 Iron.
It's good to see him playing. I'm glad to see that he's
Good
playing again, because I thought he was not playing for a while.
I think,
Okay. Cool.
Kill Stuff Frog hit 50. She was over 50, I think.
Ooh.
Okay. Nice. Well done.
Goody.
All right. Azzy, pacifist, please.
Kill. Oh, hang on.
No kill. No kill.
Patul 7 hit 41. Harmless 41. Harry Up hit 42. High 5 46. Herbalissa hit 53. Organ Grinder, I think maybe a distant relation of Bent Grinder, hit 54. Snuffle Tips, I get to say Snuffle Tips. Oh, that's so weird.
I know.
Hit
It's
64.
such a great name. It's such a great name. That is like one of the best names.
Ferry Leon hit 65. Flower Child 68. And in the Prep Iron 87. Wow. I don't know how you do it that high level. Jesus.
Wow.
I can't
Well
do that.
done, pacifist. going awesomely. All right.
So,
Stone.
Tins. This is a weird one to get the list started off. We got Frosty Final. Was at level 49. Died twice, but they were added to the list and then deleted themselves.
Oh.
Okay. So, but anyways, you're at 10th. Tinks added themselves at level 49, and they have... sorry, they did not add themselves on the list. They were at level 49. They still have not died, which is great. Kurasa hits level 50. Trickster hits level 59. Trickster, that's Stir's character.
Is he?
I thought he died. He should. I don't think he died, but why is it...
Oh, it's Stir. Go Stir.
Stir. Yeah.
53. Trickster's got no deaths.
He's a bit of a lightweight. He's a bit of a lightweight, so we'll put him under the 10 heading, but...
So, Trickster
I don't think he's actually a 10 team.
Died once. Did not die at all. Sorry. And... Oh, man, this name, I don't know what the heck I'm going to... Scriffiniatis. Man.
That's
Scriffiniades.
Scriffiniatis? Okay. Hits level 60. His level 60. Did you know? Oh, DJ No Spec. Yo. Added his character at level 60. That's the character. DJ No Spec. Yo. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Hits level 60. Died once in 10 mana reload specs? I think so, yeah. But anyways, you don't have to. Baz Chur hits level 67. Iron Sylvia hits level 68. Anabolic is at level 68 still with didn't die yet, or hopefully ever. And Iron Capper hits level 94 and with a lot of deaths. I just haven't put them down here. But you can see them up on the thing. But it's but still it's see, for me, when you do this, if you're writing down where it is that you croaked, then at least you can look back and be like, okay, well, don't do that again, right? So, okay, so speed. Okay, speed to 60. Okay, so like I said before, we weren't going to do this top 10 unless we got somebody new. Okay, and this week we got somebody new, and then we got somebody new, and then we got somebody new. It was crazy. I was like, what the heck is going on? And my report is actually showing the wrong amounts, but the website is showing the right amounts. So, coming in as the new number one out of... it's crazy. The new number one is a character named Fancy, which somebody said that was someone in chat.
Someone said that was someone?
Yes.
Someone said that was someone.
I'm going to say...
Nice.
I'm going to say Margathon said that was Crystal Paul. I'm not 100% sure, though. So, Fancy is now number one at getting to level 60 as a Iron Man and green and green flagged in 16 hours, 1 minute, and 46 seconds. Wow. Holy crud.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Level 60. Yeah. So
that's Iron Turn.
That's an Iron.
Turn or not?
Iron.
Wow.
Yeah.
What class? Hunter?
I think it's a hunter. I'm just quickly checking it, and yes, it's a hunter. Yep. Number 2 is a new person as well, Ilyuvadukin. So it's almost like I want to say that name and I want to go, oh, you can. Anyways, anybody that played the Street Fighter games, Hadouken. Well, there's 2, right? There's Hadouken with the fireball and all you can with the uppercut.
That's I love a Dukin.
I love a Dukin. Oh man. Oh yes.
What?
High five. High five, buddy.
It's pronounced I love a Dukin.
Oh man, I love a Dukin. Okay. They were number one but now they're bumped down to number 2 at 20 hours, 28 minutes, 14 seconds. And that was on a pally. So,
Nice.
yeah. And there's a new number 3, which is Chatelli, who on the forums is numbers, but with a G in the front, the silent G, who also has he has a level 100 iron, I believe, from Warlords.
Okay.
He came in, he's the new number 3. He was number 1. I guess number 3 is like, I'm not saying he's a combination of 1 and 2. I'm just saying he's the new number 3 at 1 day, 18 hours, 54 minutes, and 3 seconds. So in this week, we've had three new people, and they've all been at the number 1 spot, and which is awesome. And I'm very curious to see how quickly people can push themselves. I don't want you to push yourself to the point where your body's going to break, because that's not cool. You know,
Not
16
cool.
hours, that's gonna be hard to beat 16 hours.
yeah. I don't.
Oh, you could do that.
Leeta, don't
As he-
listen. Listen, okay.
Please, you just.
Azzy's
How
got
can
enough
Azzy
problems.
just
Okay.
Nail it.
Listen,
I-
Azzy's got
I-
enough stuff
I
to
have-
deal with.
I
Don't
know,
make this-
but I
Listen, man.
I honestly believe
Azzy, don't
that
do it.
if Azzy was able to sit down and give
Azzy,
it a
don't do
go,
it.
I reckon he would just absolutely blow us away. I'm just saying, Azzy, that if you ever do decide to do it, that I'm like Team Azzy, go Azzy, because I
Azzy.
think you'd nail it.
From
Yeah.
10, 16's pushing it. Well, I suppose if you do, I think if you did in one hit and get on the roll, then you would do it. But Jesus, you'd be tired after 16 hours.
Yes.
Mm.
I think if
Oh,
you
you'd have
woke
to-
up
I
and
don't
you didn't
suspect
have
it
to,
wouldn't be 16 straight. It would be like you would have to have a few breaks.
I think if you woke up and if you didn't have to do a podcast, then you could probably get this done. Right?
Yeah, I'd never do it because I can't sit for long.
Well, I think Azzy could have gotten up this morning and could have got this done.
Well, he hit level 80 this morning.
Yeah.
He's a he's a machine.
I mean, I've
You're a
gone,
machine.
Like, I was level 25 on Saturday morning the other weekend and hit level 60 by the Sunday morning.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
Oh, that's the same. What you wanted, you'd have to do it, say, like a Saturday morning, and
Easter.
just go through. Yeah, Easter. There you go.
Easter.
Challenge
Azzy. Easter's coming up.
Azzy, don't do it, man. Don't
Get your butt-
listen.
You need
Don't
to get your
hurt
body
yourself.
in place, Azzy.
No.
Yeah. And do not hurt yourself.
Yes.
Exactly. Anyway.
So just running down the rest of the top 10 because they got bumped down. Number 4 now is Never Died Shaw. Number 5 is Russian, translated to Ironwood. I don't know how to pronounce that, so yeah. And number 6 is Love and Peace. Number 7 is Iron Nubis. Number 8 is No Milk Today. Number 9 is Lucy Lynn. I see her in the Worm Rest Accord Guild, no? Yeah, I think I see her.
Yeah, she's a member there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's where I
And
need
number
to go.
10 is Iron Rock. So, grats to the new
Nice.
folks, and wow.
Well done. We've done. You know what? It's been a pretty good week, other than what? Just the irons, really.
Yeah.
We lost a few irons, but we didn't lose any pacifists or bloods.
Mhm.
Well done, everyone. Good job. Good job. Commiserations, though, on those that we did lose. All right. It's Chit Chat time. Lucky I pronounced that correctly. Anyway, this is where
If I
you can
started-
ask us.
If I
What's
started
that?
to now, I could have it till 60 probably before I go to work tomorrow.
Azzy. Wait till Easter. You're having some time off over Easter. Yeah?
Okay.
Maybe. Get your body, get your body. You need to get your anyway. Chit Chat. Let's talk about Chit Chat. This is where people can talk to us. Anyway, let's do the first one. Azzy, can you read the first one for me, please?
Well,
I'll get you stop thinking about your path to
16
for a minute.
16 hours, so 12 hours is midnight, then 4 a.m., is 16 hours.
You've got to no. You've got to go to work.
No, hell no, I'm not doing that rubbish.
Good.
Okay, this is a question from Facebook, Michael V. I have a question/comment. I am leveling in the Bloodthirsty challenge, and I'm addicted to using costume-style toys. Aren't we all? I do that a lot in raids myself. While using the iron flasks from Storm Peaks in Northrend, the costume discharged a lightning bolt for 277 damage. It is listed at that all toys are okay to use. However, I believe this is an advantage at lower levels. I've followed all the other rules so far and I removed the costume as soon as I noticed this. Just wanted to let you guys know so you can note the costume as an off limits if you deem necessary. I will assume that would be an issue if you're a pacifist.
Yep, it would be.
Otherwise,
no issue.
I mean,
choice you're allowed.
I mean, it runs along the same line as there's a Healy toy at level 90. Is it level 90? When you're leveling through WoD? Level 90 to 100, you get access to a
90 to 100
to a frond. Is it called the frond, or is it called the Everbloom frond, or something like that? I'm not sure what it's called, but it heals you, and it works only a certain amount of time. But they're technically okay. I think the Healy one is a little bit OP. I think this one at higher levels is not as big. It's not as big of a deal. And I don't think it'll give you as big as an advantage. And I already told them, it's okay. If you don't want to use it, then don't use it. It's okay. But it shouldn't give you a big boost.
Don't even use
I never even knew.
Personally, I don't even look. I do.
Yeah, it's out of my mind. It's off to the side, and I don't look at them. So, yeah. But
toys are allowed. So so again, just like anything, be careful. Be careful. You don't have to use toys. I like sitting on my mushroom chair, but that's not on my challenge team. And that's in game, not in real life, because that would just be weird in real life. But anyway,
flippy table's awesome.
Yeah, flippy tables.
I'll use that all the time.
Is that the Hearthstone one?
No.
That you flip the table?
The one you get from the
Panda Chef, right?
The flipping table. It's a.
Oh yes, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that's how I feel.
That's so much stone. Yeah, that is so your toy.
Yeah,
exactly.
And I don't have it.
Well,
I don't have
Michael,
that toy.
From Facebook. We appreciate that. All right, and I'm just throwing in a quick question because I noticed that we got a cute little question from Stir in Discord. So I thought I really wanted to ask you boys what you had, and I noticed some people had responded to Stir's question. So he had asked, what's your favorite snack while playing WoW? He says, guess mine would be potato chips, though I imagine some will say cheesy puffs. I don't know what they are.
Cheesies.
I'm assuming they're
cheesies.
They're a cheesy...
South Park? Cheesy puffs.
Oh, no. The only South Park episode I've ever seen is the Make Love Not Well. That's it. And that's the only one that I tolerate watching. So, okay. Azzy, what do you eat? What's your snack? What's your favorite snack when you play WoW?
Depends. Pizza.
Okay. Pizza? Oh, pizza.
Oh,
what sort of pizza?
I have a Supreme. Normally I don't get on Friday nights, and I get leftovers when I'm ironing, and wash it down with some spicy water, and you'll be right. Good to go.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Stone, what's yours?
Anything and everything. So I'm not eating a ton of snacky cakes anymore. Well, as we talk about South Park, snacky cakes. I love cheese. Of cheesy poofs. I also love what I sent you, Leeta, was curry
They were
sticks.
so good.
Those are my all-time favorite. I have not had them in a while because I'm trying to be good so that I don't die next year at BlizzCon, and not in front of John, because that would be bad for John Palmer. That would not be good for him, for me to die in front of him.
No having.
So,
Yeah.
So,
right.
you know, I think I would go here curry sticks because it doesn't leave any crap on my fingers as much, right?
Okay.
So, Leeta, why don't you tell us ours, and chat room while Leeta's telling us theirs. What's your for the chat room? What's your favorite snack?
Okay. What mine is? All right. Well, of course it's coffee. If you haven't that's
come on.
That's it.
No,
come on.
Okay.
No.
That's a given. Yeah, that's a given. Well, today I made the Stone had sent me, of course, the Tim Hortons. So I'd made up a nice Tim Hortons, but I made it into like a vanilla latte. So it's got a bit of vanilla.
What's a Tim Hortons?
In it? It's a type of coffee. He sent me coffee. So yeah, so I've done it like a fancy one today. But my actual snack that I would have, and up until recently, it's really weird. I always thought that I was never the savory girl. I'm always the sweet girl. I love my sweet stuff, like chocolate, sugar, like sugar. Give me sugar. Not fake sugar, like it's sugar, okay? But things change. Like your body obviously changes. And now the thing that I can't get enough of is twisties. I can't eat a lot of them, obviously, because I can't eat a lot.
I don't know what those are.
Twisties is the thing that absolutely, I'm not chicken. It's gotta be cheese. Twisties, the cheese twisties
original. Yeah.
Absolutely. The chicken, yeah, no, it tastes fake, but the other stuff is good. So that is my thing. I was telling Stone the other night before we were recording, I bought him a pack. I've got some stuff I want to send him, and I bought a pack of twisties that I put in his. I've got a cardboard box there that has got Tim Tams in and various things, and I put the twisties. I did. I had a pack of twisties for him. I put them in, and then I took them out. And then over the next week, because normally probably a pack of twisties will last me, obviously, a few days. I ate them. So Stone. So then I have to go and buy him another pack, which I did, which I then took out and ate. So twisties is just my absolute. Yeah. There's your Tim Tams. Yes. I haven't got them. I've got new flavors of Tim Tams to send you. They're the new ones. There's 4 new ones, Stone.
I have not opened any of them yet, actually. I have not had the chance to because I'm watching what I'm trying to eat, and I can never get enough.
Have one.
No, I can't. But I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to mute myself.
One. Tim Tam Slam. Tim Tam Slam.
No, I can't do a Tim Tam Slam because I don't have anything hot here besides myself.
Yeah. And...
Booyah!
I roll. Okay, so you've not tried these ones? These are the salted caramel. Okay. Oh, these ones are good. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yes, Spanky, I've taught him how to do a Tim Tam Slam. But you're not.
I have had a
obviously
Tim Tam Slam with hot chocolate. No, I didn't do it with bloke. I did it here at home, but I did it with the normal Tim Tams. So here's the Tim Tam, and I'm just
with a glass of port.
What?
No. Assy, that's just heated up. The port like warmed up.
No.
No, that wouldn't work. You need to melt the Tim Tam. It's okay.
First world problems.
Yeah, exactly. What do you reckon?
Is that all right?
Salty caramel?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Yes, please.
It is. I mean, as it is with if you do it in a slam, it is absolutely divine. I mean, seriously, the salty caramel is wonderful. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, Twisties is my thing. I do love my. Actually, I think I have. Oh, what have I got here? I have got Tim Tams, but I do love my Tim Tams, but Twisties is just it's just the thing.
So good.
Anyway, a lot of people responded in there. Well, 5 Iron says Twisties is equal to the cheesy poofs. Okay. All right, there you go.
Marg says that he uses sour Haribos. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. But yeah. Marg also says slim chocolate Oreos dipped in my coffee. Oh, that sounds nice. I think they are doing slim ones too.
Hort says he eats slim gyms when he's playing.
But Tim Tams
are becoming a close second.
Yeah.
I just googled Twisties and it changed to Twisted. You mean Twisties with a Y? And that's some stuff I did not want to see now. Now I have to go look. Although I probably shouldn't because it'll probably play something. Yeah, it'll probably play something and I'll have to mute the whole thing. Roulette Doritos?
Biscuits.
What is Roulette Doritos?
Okay.
Mark says Roulette Doritos. What?
Doritos.
Five Iron says Kasugai Lychee gummy candies. Lychee.
Okay. Don't know what that is. That lychee sounds nice. I'm
gonna eat another one.
And I know Al Smith Chips has just done a new tomato sauce one. I noticed an ad on, I think it was on Facebook earlier. They've done two new ones. So I'm going to have to, I quite enjoyed those tomato sauce ones that you sent me from Canada. Remember you sent me, there was a pack of Ruffles or something that was in like a sauce. Okay, he's talking. Sorry. He's got a mouthful of Tim Tams. Anyway. Okay. I think we can keep going. What you're right.
I sent you ketchup chips, and then I also sent you all dressed chips, which is like a mix of ketchup, barbecue, all this other stuff. It's just its own thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's right.
For those playing Australia, that is tomato sauce.
What?
Tomato sauce. Ketchup is tomato sauce. So I'm gonna have to go get some of these new ones, Ozzy, just to see. It sounds interesting. But no, I had a reaction to the all one. There must have been
all
something
dressed?
in that.
You didn't like? Oh, yeah, like it went. Oh
no! I really liked it, but my body did not.
Really? Oh, that's not good.
But yeah, it was something. I don't know whether it was an additive. I find that sometimes with certain things, there was a reaction. So I was like, yeah.
So you're saying,
that's wrong. But it tasted good. Don't get those for me. Again, the hickory sticks were good.
Let me.
They're the ones.
I have to make a note because otherwise I'll forget because I'm drunk. Although I'm not as drunk as I was before. So.
Yeah, good, excellent. So let's keep wrapping this up because it's very long. That's what she said. All right.
Yes. That girl.
No, you were waiting for it. All right. In the chat room, we've got a question from Astriana Rocks. As a blood, can we buy upgrades from auction house? Stone. He's What are you doing now?
Focus, Stone. Focus.
He's too busy thinking about that.
I had to make the note saying don't get you those flavor of chips anymore. Okay, so as a blood, can we buy upgrades from the auction house? Yes, sure.
Yep.
Auction house is completely.
If you've got the money.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Not worth
Excellent.
below level 60. But,
Yeah.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not annoying, but...
And you know what? To be honest, I would agree with Never Died, where you necessarily don't need the greens until you're really high up. Like, really high up. So, try and do it without. But, you know.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty.
Okay.
Stone.
Oh, okay. Now I got to put my not so drunk face on. Man, this is not good.
good luck with that.
Good luck. Okay. Okay, I want to eat another salted caramel Tim Tam.
No, you can't, because then you can't talk.
They're really good. Okay.
on.
So I wanted to say, just because you deleted your name, Leeta, doesn't mean I'm not going to say your name, because your name's going to be in there in my brain. So I want to say thank you for everybody that helps us out, supports us through Patreon. We added a new thing where if you support us with $5 or more a month, we'll read your name. And because even if you were at $1, it definitely helps. And believe me, it helps. It really does. Okay, so we have for this month we got Asyluun, Awesome Trousers, Bart, Gotrick, Leeta, Lysan, Mike Hoffmeister, and Pandora, who is also from Aussie which I found out.
Yay!
I can't remember
and Pandora
exactly.
was in the chat room? I don't know if
yes, he was. I'm
he's
not
still
sure if he's
here.
still here. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because sometimes Twitch chat is wonky. Yes, he is. Mr.
Yeah.
Pandora 181. Hey. So,
Cool.
yeah, it's, so it definitely helps. And
Thanks, guys.
we actually got a donation through PayPal, which is like a one-time thing, and that always helps too. And it came from Roguester, Deadster, Stir. Thank you very much.
Trickster.
Deadster.
Is he paying you so he can tell jokes on?
I think he's paying for his next iron. I'm just saying because I don't. Well, because he's got 2, right? He's got 2 right now. Yeah, he's got 2.
He's
he's got Ironster and Catster, number 3 and 4.
Yep.
I think he's having a hard time.
No, he's leveling his new Iron Trickster.
But it's a tin.
The tin. That's his
But
tin.
it's a tin.
No, it's not a tin. It's not a tin.
What's on? It's on the tin. It's on the tin list.
Well, he's probably in the wrong spot. He's level 104. He's level 104. Got killed by a trickster in Legion. So we suggested his new druid be called Trickster. So that's his new.
There you go. That's a good. That is a good thinking. Nice thinking.
We thought.
Well, that's all right. I'm quite happy if Sir wants to send in a joke each week that we can read on the show.
Oh my goodness!
I'm quite happy with that.
Oh my goodness!
I'm just saying. You guys don't have to read it. I'll read it. Okay, Sir. I appreciate your
What's the what's the guild message of the day? It's you all matter or something like it's. I can't remember, but it's very corny.
DNM.
Yeah, it's like, oh man. And it's done by him, and it's so bad. It's so bad.
Nice.
I read that at first. I'm like, okay, you matter, like we all matter. I'm like, what's he talking? I'm like, oh, because we're all matter. Anyways, which you have no idea.
He's
so
a scientist or something. So that's probably.
Oh, good one, Sir.
So
excellent. All right.
Yep. Thank you very much for your support and. we have a link on the website, and if you want to help us, great. And if not, if you can't do it because of life, it's okay. Life happens. Believe me, I know life happens. So next, man, really? I guess so. Wow, it doesn't feel that long, to be honest. I'm just saying, it doesn't feel like.
She said.
Wow, I've heard that a lot. Just saying, it doesn't feel that long, Azzy.
No, the guild message today is, welcome to the official Iron Man Guild. Remember, you're living, you occupy space and have mass, i.e. you matter. I can fairly say on behalf of all Iron Man Guild members, that's about the quality of his jokes.
Oh, thanks, Sue. That's fun. I like it. I like it a lot. Nice.
Oh, you're just too nice, Leeta. That's cool.
I do. Oh, it's just wonderful. I like it.
Until you die, whatever he does to your body, it's not right.
Oh,
I think I have. Oh, I don't want to know about that.
No, you don't.
But I have. I'm going to make a conscious effort to be over there later today. I need to get back on Worm Rest, so I should go play that tune. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Wrap up?
Oh, man. Sure. All right. Oh, I was enjoying her. Anyways. So, okay, next show is Saturday, March the 25th, 7 p.m. North American Eastern Standard Time, which is Sunday, March the 26th. 9 a.m. Leeta time, which is 10 a.m. Azzy time.
Yes, currently.
And
it's also my birthday!
What?
Hi.
What? Hold on. Whose birthday
It'll be my
was it?
mom's birthday.
Oh, your mom's
week.
birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Leeta, Mom.
Yeah. Better not do something for breakfast. I better organise that.
Wow.
Oops. Yeah, that's okay. I just realised.
Whoops. It's okay. My mom is 72. 72? I don't know how she is. She's old. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're that old, but if you've made it that long and you're playing games, more power to you. But my mom tries to play on the computer, and
age is only a number.
She's constantly trying to call me and ask me to fix her computer because she's clicking on things she's not supposed to click on. Anyways, so which is next show will be at which is Sunday, March 26th, which is midnight at Central European time. Before we say who's coming up next, I just want to say who Leeta Koala is with this week is with. If you see on the stream, I got to meet these lovely ladies for the second time this past year. The lady on the left, her name is Jerry, and the lady on the right is her mom, Dev, and they both are from Convert to Raid. So I just wanted to, say who you are with, Lee.
It's an awesome photo.
Were you using Leeta Koala to pick up girls, Stone?
No. I'm married, man. Dude,
using her to get lots
I'm married.
Of photos with lots.
I'm married.
Yeah. Can I get a photo with you and my koala?
It's like going to the park with a puppy. It's like.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Our next guest next week will be Rogue Slayer coming back on for episode 60. Jeez Louise. And
yeah. Wow.
Azzy, thanks for coming on. Thank you for coming on again, because
again. Yes.
Well, no, it's because you'd think that
I was doing the rounds on podcasts last few weeks.
Well,
you sure were. It was awesome.
I was a little worried that you might feel like there wasn't enough to talk about for you, and because you were on before, and I really wanted you to come on live, and I'm glad that you were able to come on and stuff. So
that was awesome.
So thank you for coming on. Thank you.
And longest show
ever.
I think it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
I think so.
It's possible.
Which is
we'll
awesome.
See.
We've had lots to talk about, but
We'll see.
thank you,
I'll have to
Azzy.
check my files.
You've given us lots of really great information as
I
per
talk too much.
usual. No, you don't. and a lot of laughs, which is always good. So we really appreciate that. So thank you. Can you tell everyone where they can find you?
Just on the Tweeters, at Asyluun, Asyluun, and if you want to chat, that'd be cool.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you for that. I'll have a link up on the website with this episode anyway, if you're not sure where to find him. Otherwise, pop over to Wormrest, I suppose. Wormrest.
This will be the longest episode.
Thank you. I was going to say, I thought it was going to be. What? Leeta was right? What was that? I've got that from the other night's episode. Thank you very much. Anyway, where you can find us website is wowchallenges.com. Don't forget, you can contact us by email, podcast@wowchallenges.com. We have a Tweeters that Stone looks after at Wow Challenges. We have a Discord server where we have a very active Discord peoples. So thank you for that. Stone will put the link in the. I'm not reading it. It's up on the website. There's a link there.
Read it.
Nah. It's Discord. There you
go. OK, capital K, capital H, Z-O, capital S, small b, capital U, capital B, W, K, S, O, T,
See what you've done there, lady. You made Stone read it.
Yeah, no, that was... Yeah, but no one was listening. No one was listening to him read that anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. Everyone's going to go to the website or click on the link he's just put in, so it's all good. We are on Facebook, which is facebook.com/wowchallenges, and don't forget, the videos for the show is up on youtube.com/wowchallenges1. Yeah, you're going to do your Tim Tam. What's the matter?
Come on.
Keep going. Okay. Don't forget, come catch the show live on twitch.tv/wowchallenges.
You can find me on Twitter, at STONEGRASP, like I'm grasping yours. Toons. As well as the Adventures in Azeroth podcast where I co-host with my awesome super co-host Leeta every week.
Awesome.
What time are we going? 6 a.m. Eastern time now, and 8 p.m. still your time.
8 p.m. my time.
Okay, I'm eating now.
Okay, you eat that. That's fine. You do your Tim Tam slam without the slam. Yeah. Okay. Good. Awesome. It's such an attractive thing. Thank you for that. Oh. All right. Where you can find me is I am on Twitter at Leeta Wow. That is LEETAWOW. And I have Behind the Avatar podcast as well as Adventures in Azeroth that I do with him over there, munching on the salted caramel Tim Tams.
Oh, so good.
I know, it is. I told you it was good. I've got no more left of those, which is a bit of a bummer. But I've got new ones I haven't tried yet. That's what I'm going to do. Send you the new ones and then we should try them together.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Thank you to Mark Conan for our awesome intro. Don't forget, check him out. Mark Conan Wow on Twitter or with Jules. He is co-host of Torrent Think Tank, and we do greatly appreciate what he did to help us out, and we do love them over at Torrent Think Tank.
That would be me leaving my Facebook page open. Yep, badoop.
Yay.
Yep. Yeah, of course. Yep.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think we should all say goodbye. Thank you, chat room. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
See yous.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast produced by Stone and Leeta. Copyright 2017. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. The music used for the show belongs to Kevin MacLeod, and you can find more of his great stuff at incomnitech.com. No copyright infringement is intended.
I got the last one in.
I was gonna say, good on ya. Yeah, shove a Tim Tam in your mouth. It's really good. Marg says that looked more like a Tim Tam cram.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's good. You're doing Tim Tam cram.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, that is good. Thanks, everyone. Okay, we need show titles. I've got 2 that I wrote down. I'm not sure if anyone had any other ones. But the first one I had is I'm Not Screwing Around. And then the second one, which came from the first one, the spreadsheet is done.
The longest ever.
Longest ever.
So I'm not sure. But Azzy, it is your call. They were just the 2 that I had to write down.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, we only said that like twice.
Yeah,
It should be like Azzy's leveling longest time ever or something.
No.
No. What?
What can we have? What do you want, Azzy?
Longest ever.
Longest ever.
That's what.
Spreadsheet.
And then TWSS.
That's what she said. Clean tech? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we
Longest
can.
ever.
It's only the show title.
I'm not. What? I'm not screwing. I'm not. No, screwing. I think Zortz has been drinking too.
Yeah, go home to what you're drunk. Jeez.
I'm telling you, if he can make it to BlizzCon, there's going to be some big problems. He and I are going to rip up the place, I think. It's about Azzy's path.
About
Call it
Azzy's
something.
path.
Spreadsheet of doom. No, spreadsheet of death.
I called it something. I called it. What did I call it? I don't remember, Nisi. What did I call it?
I'm not screwing the spreadsheet. Whoa, dude. The longest ever TWSS. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do. The longest ever TWSS.
So our number two was, not counting the well-played party one, would be with Ash. Episode number 2 was 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
And everything else besides that has been
I'm
less,
doing brackets
than an
for
hour.
that. Yeah. That's what she said. That's going in brackets.
Sure, Crystal.
Crystal, sure. What have you got? Hit us! Hit
You can
us!
change specs.
We never got any of these, and I even threw it up. Our speed to 60 times kept if the character dies later on. Yes, because Love and Peace is actually on the list, even though they died.
Yep.
So I don't care if you died. You just need to get to 60 green flagged and not dead. So as soon as you pass that point, if you die or get flagged, then you'll be on the list still, but
On the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, I thank you, Azzy. Again, thank you. It was a lot of fun. And yeah. And we appreciate you giving up some time for us for the longest show ever.
And no way I'm going to sit down 16 hours straight and do a bloody Iron Man.
Okay.
No, not now.
I'm
But you
not a crazy-
But if you ever do, I just that would just be
I'd beat 16 hours, but I just
Yeah.
don't know what I do.
Yeah.
Well, if I do 20, it's about 23 hours from 1 to 60 played. So takes what, an hour to get to 10.
I wish I could get the slash played. Oh man. Like I wish that Blizzard would, like, because now you can log in with your Battle.net account, and I wish that if you were to log in that way, that you would have an option to open up the info that is normally not there. So slash played is one, and gold. There's nothing online about it. So that's another one I wish that I could get access to. But come on, Blizzard. Let us at least have an option to check that on or off or something, you know?
Yeah, they don't listen to us. It's okay. They don't listen to you know, you can ask, but you need to get like a hot date with Halinka or something. Just saying.
Well, you would think
I'm coming over.
talking with J. Allen Brack, like in his face, and him saying to us that there is, like, it's not nuts for us to ask for a feat of strength, right? You would think that maybe something would be going, but I keep pushing. I'm pushing, man.
Yeah,
I'm trying. Pushing. I mean, I don't want to be a bug because there's a line, right? But I really want us to get something in the game, because that would be, the hats off to everybody. Cool. Well, I mean, it would be hats off to everybody that came before us, because holy crap, right? Like this thing that not a lot of people did. Like people did, right? But people did do it.
How many poor people would do it if it was like officially recognized as a fetus?
Yeah. Ah, man.
It'll happen.
Well, I'm actually thinking I want to I might do that. What did that guy do on YouTube to get a meeting with the actor Jason? Is it Jason Sudeikis? No. Some dude was eating a printout of this guy's face, and said that he would eat a printout, like on a piece of paper, every night until he actually was able to meet this dude. And after 219 or something like that, he eventually got it, or something like that. So now I'm thinking, do I need to do this with, them, Okay, Ian.
No.
I mean, I've met him. I've not really got a chance to talk with him, but
don't do that.
You
make me sick.
Him or Ken Moss would be good. No, not Ken Moss. Matt Moss. Ken Moss. God damn it. Can't keep my name straight. Let me look in the notes. Matt Goss. I'm mixing up the. Wow. Okay.
That's okay. I had no idea what you're talking about.
We're gonna go off so I can let my family out of the basement.
Let them out of the basement.
Because they're in the basement still. I don't know what's going on. So, I don't know if she texted me back because I said we're almost done. She didn't even text me back. Wow.
Thanks, chat room. Thanks for sticking around.
Okay. See you later, chat room.
Bye, everybody. Bye.